Come on, come on. Now touch me, baby. Can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why don't tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? Now I'm gonna love you till the heavens starts to rain. I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky. The time for you and I. Oh, who's here this evening? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good Brian, evening. Brian, Don, what's happening? Let's get this party started. And there we go. So Don, have Schnitzelbreth. Oh, back Schnitzelbreth. Back again, Schnitzelbreth. How are you today, Joshua? Pettin, 5, David, Robert. Dave, Robert. What's going on, guys? Good evening, Chris. Good evening, Chris. Chris over here. Shoots over here. Gabe shoots over here. Sky's over here. Ra. Is that Ra? R-A-H. Ra? Ronnie Miller. Lost Miller. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Tucci Love. Good evening. Tucci Love. Good evening. Let's get the ball rolling. All right. Let's pause this. All right. We want to go there. And we want to go here. And we want that one, and we want that one, and we want this one, that one, and we want this one. Here we go. Azib, what's happening? Looking for ideas. Cool beans. Brian wants to take a look at DVN. How you doing, DVN? UNH is now on Buffett's list. Cool. We'll take a look at UNH in a second. Larry, Joe, Steven, Dark Empath. That's twisted, all right. Maxo, what's happening? Adam Will. Oilers, what's happening? Late. All right, so we are ready to roll. Who do we have over here? Junkum Dirt Guy. Great legend. Get a job, son. Just be the bearer of bad news for you, Mr. Great Legend. I've been working since 1973. 73 was my first job. Basically meaning I've worked a very long time. Just retired recently. I'm able to do so. And I think 50 years, 5 decades of work is more than enough. I'm going to step aside, let the younger generation jump on in. So I get no qualms whatsoever about retiring. 59 was it? 59, yeah. All right, Ken, Millie, what's happening? Jobs, what's going on? Roots. All right, so that being said, Bunny Lover. Hello, Bunny Lover. Interesting. All right, so let's get started. First and foremost, my name is James, and this is Dividend Stock Talk. Welcome all who walk and crawl. Anyway, today's Thursday. So we're actually doing this session for tomorrow's Friday. I don't do Friday nights. I don't do Saturday nights. So tonight is kind of like my Friday night. So after I'm done here, I won't see you guys again until Sunday night. Pocket bike. Hold on. Go over here. Hi. Is this the? Yes, it is. Sick people here. How are you doing? I'm doing lovely. What's yours? Okay. No. Just set my phone. Okay. Just saying. I gotta get a moderator on YouTube. They got no morals. Some of the people got no morals over there. Okay. Why do you talk to? Oh my God, really? Can a farmer? Good evening, Brenda. Mr. Pharaoh. Nutcase J. Strange listings. Cool. Master Dizzle. If my ETH doing bad today. I have no idea. I don't do cryptocurrency. Can a farm? Hey, how you doing? All right, so let's get rolling. The first one we're going to look at today is going to be UNH. So people seem to be interested in. So let's take a look. First and foremost, I'm going to take a look at anything you want me to take a look at. I will give you my honest opinion. Now, bear in mind, it's just my opinion. Okay, I have no legal background whatsoever. I'm one of those few people who call School of Hard Knocks. What does that mean? That means I do something stupid, I get knocked on my butt, and then I get back up and I do it again until I keep doing stuff that actually works. Ava, Sky, what is this about? This is dividend investing for weekly cash flow. Dividend investing for weekly cash flow. Bro, just got UNH. Yep, got that one. I'm going to go do this. Blah blah blah. They say that okay, it's the man's best friend. I want to blah blah. Okay. OKLO has some juicy premiums and weeklies. Enron, we'll take a look at that. All right. So let's go over a few of the rules. Rule number one: I only want to look at stocks that actually are profitable for at least. Come on, just do me at least 10 years. At least for me personally, 20 years, 2 decades. Now, everyone, look at this. G gave me some. Woohoo! All right. So I'm looking for good quality companies, and I have strict rules. So I'm in my 60s, which means I could go back to had to, but I don't want to. I've been working for quite a while. Why do you talk? Oh my God, James, did you buy Pepsi? And sold cover. Okay. Orlando, no, I didn't buy Pepsi this morning. I did buy something this morning. I forget what it was. What was it? The premium this morning is ridiculous. I got what was it this morning? Dow. Yeah, I jumped in some Dow this morning because the premium was 10%. I looked for 1% per week, but Dow was offering 10%. So I said, okay. Anyway. So my rules aren't really that difficult. Make sure the company's consistently profitable. It boggles my mind why people would invest in something that's not profitable. Yet they do it anyway. They put lots and lots of money into stuff that's only been around for a year or 2 or 3. And then they think they've hit the jackpot. Well, a lot of companies can do great for the first 2 or 3 years. Most new companies don't make it past 5. What is it? Like 1 in 1,000 will make it to 10 years? Okay. Well, how many years? What are the odds on getting to 5 decades? And then 5 decades of continuously being profitable. All right. Cave Bear. Mecky, what's going on? Boy. All right, I really got to get a moderator on there. So one of you guys who've been here for a while, I really need a decent moderator over on YouTube. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been on YouTube for over 10 years. I've never been so bombarded by let's call them trolls, for lack of better words. Okay. LCRX. Okay. All right. LCRX. We'll take a look at that one also. Can you show me how to read a candle? Ooh, actually a decent question out of YouTube. All right, well, let's take a look. Not really that difficult. Hey, I zoomed in really close so you can take a look. All right. Now, to read a candle is not that difficult. There's 5 things we're looking for on a candlestick. Right? You got your little line right here going up and down. That's called the wick. The top of the wick is the high of the day. Bottom of the wick is the low of the day. Now on a red candle, the top horizontal line is the opening price of the day. The bottom horizontal line is the closing price of the day. You'll notice that the opening price is higher than the closing price, which means the stock went down that day. Exact opposite with the green candles. Okay. the top of the wick, the high of the day, bottom low of the day. The bottom horizontal line is the opening price of the day. The top horizontal line is the closing price of the day. The distance between the top of the candle stick, the wick, and the bottom of the wick, that is called the range of the day. So how much range was there? Was the high, low, was the low? What's that distance? Okay. Opening price, high, low, close, range, volume. That's all we're looking for. Opening, high, low, close, volume. All right. That's how you read a candle. Oh boy! All right, I gotta get rid of this dude here. I hate bumping people because he's wastes my time. All right, Richard. BDSM is a variety. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of you too, Richard. It's like, why are people so childish? Cool. Thanks, Drizzle. All right. So what we're gonna do? Take a look at some stocks. You tell me what you want to take a look at, and I'll take a look at it and give you my opinion. Just remember, it is only my opinion. I've been trading for a little over 30 years. I've been using the strategy that I'm about to show you for the past 15 years. Now, how it came about? Well, in 2008, my 9-year-old Ellie wants to take a look at SPY. Ellie, you're going to be very disappointed when I show it to you. You will. When my 9-year-old daughter back in 2008 climbed up my lap and said, "Daddy, what are you doing? Can you teach me?" So when a 9-year-old little girl asks, "Can you teach me?" How do you teach a 9-year-old how to invest in the stock market when most adults don't understand it? Seriously, I've been here live. I can't say every night, but for a very, very large amount of time. Last year I was live 359 days straight. I only missed 6 days. 6 days last year. That's all I missed. This year I don't do Fridays and I don't do Saturdays. That's it. But every single day I am here live showing you, teaching you what my 9-year-old wanted to learn. Daddy, can you teach me? Well, great. So to teach a 9-year-old, I had five issues. Number one, it had to be simple. 9 years old. Come on. Everybody can do math there. Number two, it had to be safe. Again, 9-year-old little girl, don't want her crying, be unhappy. Number three, it had to be consistent, profitable, and then no wait for her to lose. Because we all know if a 9-year-old little girl is losing her money and Daddy did it, she's going to be sad. Daddy's going to feel like crap. Mama's going to get involved. I'm going to be sleeping on the couch. Couch was very comfortable. Anyway. Gives you an idea. Yeah, I did spend a lot of time on the couch. Besides the point. So for a 9-year-old, I had to come up with some rules. And I'm going to share those rules with you guys. Most of you aren't going to listen to them. Because a lot of you are going to be spitting out crap, in my opinion, and trying to justify why you bought them. Now, let me get one thing straight, and if you could listen closely, I have no interest whatsoever in buying a stock, waiting for it to go up, waiting for it to shoot to the moon. No, if that's what you're looking for, you're in the wrong place. What I'm looking for specifically is cash producing trades. Which means if I cannot get a safe, consistent, predictable weekly cash flow from the stock, you are suggesting it's going to be a no. That's a no. And I say that a lot because you can invest your money any way you like. But when it comes time for me to invest my money, I don't have the luxury of being wrong. So however much money you think I have, I probably don't. I have enough to live comfortably. And I'm perfectly okay with that. So I have no desire to look at anything. This is a hot stock. It's shooting to the moon. Don't care. Seriously, I really don't care. And I find it difficult why people don't understand that. I want safe, predictable, consistent weekly cash flow. And I'm only looking for 1%. 1% is not a lot. Until you add it up. Because 1% every single week is over 50% per year. Now, who gets 50% per year? Almost nobody. At least nobody that I heard of. And yeah, it's boring. It's repetitive. It's monotonous. Nothing shiny about it. No jack in the box prizes. Boring, repetitive stocks you probably already know. Ford, General Motors, AT&T, IBM, Dell, Intel, Microsoft, McDonald's, Home Depot, Lowe's, all these companies. You got a pencil and paper. I'm going to give you a list right here. Here we go. List number one. Dividend Kings. Companies that have consistently increased their profits for 5 decades. You hear that? 5 decades. That's 50 years. That means every single year they make more money. Which means dividend gets higher and higher. No going backwards. No reset button. Terribly sorry for you millennials and the new age people. No reset button here. Okay, if the company doesn't make a profit this year, it's booted off the list. Plain and simple. No reset. I'm going to use that one more often. Sorry, you young folks. No reset buttons. Okay. Consistently profitable. Consistently safe. Consistency in income coming in, and then I want that safety. I love the Lee family. The Lee family, come on down. Simply, safely, predictably, consistently, profitably. I love them all. Okay. So we're gonna get started. Before I do, a couple more things. I got 5 rules. 9-year-old, you gotta have rules. Okay. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, no way for her to lose. That's the 5 criteria. Okay, for the trading strategy. 5 rules. Simple. Ready? Number one. If it's not on the list, it's an automatic no. What do you mean the list? Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend. You know what? For the fun of it, as a consolation prize, Johnny, tell me what he won. Let's take a look at Warren Buffett's list. If it's on Warren Buffett's list, why not? Okay. That being said, Rule 1. It's not on the list. No. You can make whatever list you want. You can make whatever list you want. For me, my list is pretty strict. And very rarely do I add something to the list. Rule number 2. Never sell at a loss. Rule number 3. Make sure the company is consistently profitable. This one boggles my mind because you will sit throughout the night where people be asking me about stocks that are 2, 3, 4 years old. And some of them they're not consistently profitable. They make a couple bucks here and then a little up down. I want consistency of profitability. Now, it would be nice if this was a 2-way scenario. We all can go ready. 1, 2, 3. Consistency of profitability. Safety of capital. All right, so anyway. Rule number 4. Weekly options only. Terribly sorry, but I want to get paid every week. What a concept, right? What a concept. I want to get paid every week. Weekly options only. If it doesn't have weekly options, the only choice you have is to stare at this thing all day long, making trades here and there and here and there. No, I don't do that. I value my time a little bit too much. Now, you may think I'm crazy, and a lot of people do. I would prefer to sit underneath my shade tree with a little cocktail in my hand, a little straw, my feet in the grass, watching the grass grow, watching the birds in the bird feeder. I would prefer that rather than sitting on my computer trying to make money. Sorry. 1% is perfectly fine for me. Rule number 5. Make sure all the numbers work. What am I buying it for? What am I selling? What's it at now? What does it look like it's going to do? Now, everything's going to come together in the long run after the show. Well, I mean, during the show. Now, I got a couple of promises to make you. Number one, if you want to have a conversation with me, DM me your phone number, and I will personally give you a call. Me personally. I'm not going to pawn it off to someone else. I'm not going to say, hey, give this guy a call. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to call you personally. It's me. Okay, I'm old school. I used the phone the way it was intended. Hello. How can I help you? You know, that type scenario. Number 2. I'm not going to ask your permission if I can pitch you something to sell. I'm not going to do it. I'm not here to sell anything. I'm here to inform you. Also, a lot of you don't know this. A lot of you do too, but depending on how long you've been here. I'm actually making a video log and video diary for my children and my grandchildren, because at some point in time, I'm no longer going to be here. But I guarantee you one thing. What I'm going to leave my children and my grandchildren is a hell of a lot more than all of my ancestors ever left me. Okay. So in order for my children and my grandchildren to inherit anything that I leave behind, they are going to be required to through this little course that I'm going to create. Hey, you want some money from Papa G? Yeah, this is what you got to do to get it. You got to show responsibility. You got to show consistency. You got to show discipline. Okay, I'm not one of those, parents or grandparents when I pass. I'm just going to give it to my children willy-nilly and let them, snort it up their nose, or go to some brothel or a tattoo parlor. No, I'm going to make them work for it. Nobody ever gave me anything. I grew up on welfare. My mom was a single mom of 6 kids. Dad left, didn't pay shit. Okay, so no, didn't get with a silver spoon. Okay, I didn't know how poor I was until my classmates in school told me. James, did you wear that pants the other day? Only had 3 pair. So growing up in the 60s and 70s, we only had 2 or 3 pairs of school clothes. One pair of school shoes, and about 4 school shirts. So as soon as we got home, we took off our school clothes, put on our play clothes, and went outside. Okay. Total different world in the 60s and 70s and 80s. It was. My buddy's a gold bug, and he's always brags about the price of gold and how he keeps buying into gold mines. There's a huge difference between buying gold and buying gold mines. Huge difference. Robert Kiyosaki can tell you about that one. But here's my theory on gold. Gold is a great paperweight, great dust collector. Don't get me wrong. It's a storage of energy. That's kind of like a cup. A cup has no value except for what is in it. This is my tea. Okay, gold has no value other than what the value is agreed upon everybody else. But you can't get weekly cash flow from gold. Don't get me wrong. I do have some gold. It just sits there and does absolutely nothing. So here's a good one for you. OCD. Here, ask you about the gold rush in the 1980s. Went from 250 up to $800. At the top, at 800 and something. I forget exactly the number. It was like what, 40, 50 years ago. At the top, 800 and whatever it was, 850, something like that. The people who bought gold at the top, $850, had to wait 3 decades, not 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, 3 decades. That's 30 years to break even. You hear that one? OCD. They had to wait 30 years to break even when gold shot up like a rocket. And then it dropped, went sideways, and slowly back up to that 850. Well, now it's what? $2,000, $3,000 an ounce? Great. But you can't get weekly cash flow from it. That's what I'm looking for. All that being said, let's try to be courteous to one another. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. You want to challenge me? Fine. Come up with something really good. I've been doing this for a while. I haven't found a single person who challenged me that actually proves that I'm wrong. Not saying that I'm always right. It's just that I haven't found anyone to prove me that I'm wrong yet. And I'm perfectly okay with admitting when I'm wrong. Because I did, lose money a few times this year. I make mistakes just like everybody else. All right, so that all being said, let's get started. Hopefully that's enough of that crap, and hopefully we can just progress forward. If you're going to ask a question, please make it a complete question, because I got 6 screens in front of me, which means 6 screens in front of me. I have questions here, questions there, questions there. I have no idea how to get the questions down there. So I'm broadcasting on 9 stations. I have a lot of interaction going. So if and when you ask a question, make sure it's a complete question. Because when I read it, I don't know what you're thinking in your head. So if you think I know what you're talking about, if it was just you and I, yeah, I would. But if I'm reading questions over here and then I jump over here, I get no clue what's going on. So please make the questions complete so that I can understand what you're thinking of. Just saying hi, say hello. I'll help you. Hello. So Brian, up 11% after hours. Several hedge funds added. Cool beans. Well, look at what it did. We'll look at that in a minute. First one's on the list today is going to be Dividend. Because he beat to it. All right. Now I do everything. Let's say paint by numbers. I don't know if any of you remember paint by numbers. 1 is red, 2 is blue, 3 is green, 8 is yellow, blah, blah, blah. If it's a 1, it gets painted red. Paint by numbers, simple. So I always one step at a time. A, B, C, D, so on and so forth. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. So step number 1 is compile a list. I just gave you a list. Kings, aristocrats, champions, blah, blah, blah. Compile a list. Number two, put the list into a calendar. Now you're asking why? Put it into a calendar. Put it into a calendar. You'll see. This here is what's called calendar. Okay? Basically, it's just like a regular calendar. August 2025. Today is 14th, right here. The little green dots you see here, each one represents a company. Now this list here just so happens to be companies that have increased their profits for a quarter of a century. That's 25 years. So what do we have? Fast Terminal, Old Realty, IBM, Emerson, Walmart, Smuckers, CTAS, CHD. Oh no! CHD, I forget what it is. Sherwin-Williams, ExxonMobil, KU, Consolidated Edison. 200 years of being in business. 200 years. Consolidated Edison. Clorox over 100 years. Target over 100 years. Aflac over 100 years. Action Daniel Medlin over 100 years. PPG over 100 years. Granger over 100 years. Johnson & Johnson over 100 years. So on and so on and so on. Number one, compile a list of stocks, companies that you like. Don't worry about the price at the moment because we're going to get that in a second. Price is really irrelevant. And when I show you why price is irrelevant, you go, I get it. Okay, so just wait for that moment of enlightenment. Number one, compile a list. Number two, put it into the calendar. Why a calendar? Because if it's not on the list this week, I don't want to look at it. Why? Because I don't have a bottomless pit of money, which means I can only invest in a certain amount of stocks at a time. So I like to go between 5 and 8 positions a week. That's it, 5 to 8. So if I sell one position this week, that means next week I only want to pick up one. What do we have next week? Well, on this list, look at we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Week after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I'm sure I can pick up one out of those 10. And this is just one list. I get a whole bunch of lists. Can you do Intel? Yep. We'll get to Intel in a minute. Just sit tight. All right. List. Calendar. Then. When we are on step number 3. First thing we want on step number 3 is look at the 1 year chart. It lets me know what has the stock done in the last year. Where's the high of the year? Where's the low of the year? Where was it a year ago? Where is it now? And what is the direction? What's the flow of the river? The motion of the ocean? The path through the woods? The trail untraveled? That kind of stuff. Whatever analogy you want to use. What direction is it going? Where's it flowing? Where's the money coming? Where's the money going? It's very important to learn how to read a chart. So how do you teach a 9-year-old to read a chart? Are you ready for this? You're going to love it. I'm looking for 5 things. It's going to take you 3 to 4 seconds to see all 5 of these. You probably think yourself, reading a chart in 3 to 4 seconds? No way. Here we go. You ready? 1 high. 2 low. 3 where was it? 4 where is it? 5 what's the direction? Down, up. That's how a 9-year-old reads it. 3 to 4 seconds. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? What's the direction? Now, if all that looks good, which this one does, we move on to step number 4. We check the numbers. Is it going to be profitable in the terms in which I want to do it? Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, 1%. Is it going to be profitable for me to do this one. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for the big number on the board. The big G is the head honcho. 3385, 3385, 3385, 3385. Who wants to guess the big number is? 3385. It's written there a bunch of times. 3385, 3385, 3385, 3385. Great. So now we figured that out. What do we do now? What is the closest strike price? Here's where it gets a little confusing because we're now going into stock options. Now a stock option is nothing more than an insurance policy. You need four things. You need four things for an insurance policy to be legal and valid: beginning date, ending date, consideration, money changing hands, and then an agreement, meeting of the minds, the lawyers like to call it. It means it's an agreement. I'm going to buy it from you by this time, this day, by this day, blah, 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 whatever. Beginning date, ending date. Consideration, which is payment. That's what I'm looking for, the payment. And then an agreement. If the stock is at 3385, well, I'm going to sell it to you at the highest, closest number, period. Closest to it. So at 3385, here's your strike prices right here. 3250, 33, 3350, 34, 3450, 35. So 3384. Come on, it's 3384. The closest one is going to be the 34. What is it selling for? Well, for this week, it's selling for 21. So we can say no, but this week there's only 1 day left. So it doesn't fit. So let's go to next week. Get rid of that one. Next week, the 34 is going for 64 cents. Now that is just a tiny bit less than 2%. Well, I'm looking for 1. Well, this is a little bit less than 2. Well, that fits, right? So the 1 year chart looks okay. The numbers look okay. So now we go on to the next step. The next step is to find out, is it the right time to buy? Okay, so step 1, get a list of stocks. Step 2, put it into a calendar. Step 3, look at the charts for the stocks that are up for consideration this week. Now, I check every single week to find out how many stocks are available. This week, there's 10,321. That's a lot to go through. And I have no desire to go through all of them. I'm only looking for those that are consistently profitable. The lists I gave you, 5 lists, kings, champions, aristocrats, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's only about 300 of them. So I'm only looking at 300. So 97% of everything else, I have no care. I don't know, don't care. Don't care. Simple. Bill Paxton said that in a movie with Tom Cruise. Don't care. So now I'm going to get a little bit more detail. You ready? So here I need glasses because even though the monitor is big, I still need the glasses to see the little numbers. In case you have that same issue. This screen here is live on YouTube. There's three channels on YouTube. Two of them have me standing in front of the screen. And the third one is just the screen itself. Makes it easy for you to see these little tiny numbers. Okay. So you can go in your other room, pull up your big screen TV, and watch it there. Makes it easy to see those numbers. Okay. So I'm going to go slow, ask questions. I'll answer every single question I possibly can. I probably won't get to all of them because it's just me. I can't answer all these questions. Anywhere between 3,000, 20, 30,000 people come through every single night. I can't answer everything, but I'll do my best. All right, so we want to dive in a little bit deeper, see what the numbers are. So Dividend Energy, a year ago today, 44.54. The high of the year was in the end of August last year, and that's 46.22. Well, from there, she drops and finds the bottom right there. The bottom of the year was on the 9th of April. Now we all know what day that was. 25.89. That's the bottom of the year for Dividend Energy. But look at where there. That's the bottom of the year. Shoots up. That's a nice shoot up. Look at that. Nice. Great. That's the 90 days. Okay. High, low. Where is it? Look at the motion. Up, down, up. That's all stocks. In case you're wondering. That's all they do. They go up, they go down, up, down. That's all they do. Up, down. That's it. They don't come to your house, take the dog for a walk. They won't clean up the trash. They won't take the trash out to the road. Rake the leaves from the hedges. No, they don't do anything other than that. They don't even make the bed with the little canes on the pillows. No, they go up, they go down. That's it. That's all in the story. So the 90-day chart gives me an idea of pattern recognition. That's easy to see. See, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Well, it's an upward trend now. That's easy to see. Okay, well, let's zoom in a little closer and look at the last 30 days. Because the last 30 days gives me a better idea of where it might be going next. Okay, so 30 days ago, we're at 33. We dropped down to 31. Shoot up to 34. Drop down to 31. Now we're at 33.85. What do you think? Do you think it can keep going? Or do you think it's time for it to change directions and start coming down? That's a tough choice. Now I already have Dividend. I got it in at 30 somewhere down here. However, if you like it, okay. So let's do a trade on Dividend Energy so I can show you exactly how it works in case you like it. No, it's not a tip. It's not, hey, James said this is a good no. I did not say that at all. I just said everything looks good. Let me do a trade on it, and you watch how I do it to see if it makes sense. Because out of everything I say, there's only one thing I want you to walk away with. Just one. Your time, your efforts, and your energy here. There's only one question I want you to walk away with. Does it make sense? That's it. Does it make sense to invest into a good quality company? Grab 1% this week. See what they're going to offer me next week. See what they're going to offer me the week after. Because now I have a personal relationship with Devon. Devon, how wonderful you are. Okay, down here at 30. Okay. And then I roll it every single week. So if it's going to give me 1% every single week, I won't sell it. Until it stops giving me 1% every week, then I'll let it go. Okay, because eventually, as it keeps going up, once you start selling covered calls and it goes up, eventually it doesn't make sense to hold on to it anymore, and it's time to let it go. Take the profit, have the stock drop back down again, and then look at it again when it's attractive again. So here's two little tidbits. You ready? Number one, it ain't a profit until you take it. Number two, nobody ever went broke taking profits. Plain and simple. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. So we agreed. Take a look at Dividend Energy at 34, and the 34 is paying 64 cents. So let's see it unfold. Ready? Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna click right here. Come down. Covered call, and I'm going to do 34 right there. Now I'm going to show you just one concept, and then you have to decide. Because we're all different. We all have the different amount of money. We all don't just show up at the stock market and say, "Hey, I'm ready to trade. Where's my million?" It doesn't work that way. You have to put whatever you have available into it and help it to grow. It's kind of like a plant, a flower, a goldfish, a bird, a pet. You have to take care of it. And the funny thing is, with money, people will spend more time planning a family barbecue than they will on their personal finances. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we as humans are the only species on this planet that's got to pay to live here. So if you got to pay to live here, don't you think it's a good idea to cultivate your money, to keep track of it? I mean, think about it. You got kids, you got to feed and water them every day. You got pets, you got to feed and water them every day. You got a garden, you got to feed and water it every day. Certain things you got to pay attention to. Your teeth. You got to brush them and clean them every day. Your hair, you got to shampoo and condition it every day. Your body, you got to wash it and dry it and clean it every day. Why not with your money? It's a valid question. Why not? Because when you retire and you no longer fit to work, you got three opportunities. You ready? You can age out, which means you're too old to work, brother. Stay home. That's what your boss is going to tell you. You're too old to work. Stay home. We don't need you. You're a liability. You're safer at home than you are here. That's number one. Number two, you can toe tag out. That's one of my favorites. People say, "What do you mean?" Well, you know what toe tag is, right? It means you die on your way to work. You die on your way home from work. You die at work. That's toe tagging out. And then number three. Okay. Very few people get to do this. You can take this job and shove it. I don't need to be here no more. You make enough money from your investments that you don't need to work. And then trust me, at that point you got two choices and only two. Do it yourself, take responsibility for your own money, or give it to someone else. But whoever you give it to, make sure they are going to pay you enough so that you can live comfortably. Take a look at the numbers. What's the national average? Was it 4 or 5% draw? So if you have $1 million, you can get 4% off of that. What is that, $40,000 a year? Can you live $40,000 a year if you have $1 million? Well, I'll tell you what. $1 million at 1% a week. That's $10,000 a week. 10,000 a week at $1 million. But you give it to a money manager. No, you get 4% a year. What's 4% on $1 million? 40,000. Yeah, have fun with that one. All right. Anyway. So here's the order right here. This is what I'm looking at. Now I want to show you the order. So that you can understand. Now, I always tell you if you're going to do any trading whatsoever, the number one mistake everyone makes. When I say everyone, including myself, I did 3 times this year. No, 4 times this year. They hit the wrong button. Seriously. As silly and as stupid and as juvenile as it sounds, everyone does it. I did it 4 times this year. One time live. I was doing a live show with my morning trading group, which is a paid service. I'm not trying to push anything. But I actually hit the wrong button in front of all of my students. Like, shit! It was $2,500 down the tube because I hit the wrong button. It was just go. I laugh about it now, but at the time it wasn't that funny. It took me about 2 seconds to start laughing. I was like, oh shit, that's $25. I was like, okay, yep, all right, perfect evidence that yes, it can happen to even a seasoned investor. All right, so anyway, here's the trade. I always tell everybody, read it out loud. Because your eyes and your fingers can play tricks on you. So your fingers is when you're typing it in. Your eyes is when you're looking at it. But now I'll bring the hearing in. So I want you to hear it, make sure it sounds right. Because many times I actually watch students make mistakes and I don't say anything until the last second. The last second is just before you hit this thing right here. That send button. Once you hit that send button, it goes right to the broker and you're stuck with it. If you do make a mistake, however, listen closely. If you do make a mistake, no, it's not there. Okay. If you do make a mistake, each trade you do is time stamped. Okay. It's time stamped. This date, this time, this moment. If you make a mistake, you pick up the phone immediately and call your broker and say, I hit the wrong button. If you get set on hold, you stay on hold. Because on hold, the initiation of that phone call is time stamped. Only way to get out of that mistake, and you have to be quick at it. Because if you wait a minute, they ain't going to. If you can call in 10, 15 seconds, oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Pick up, help! Yeah, that's what you got to do. Sorry, it is what it is. And yeah, I've done that before. But the reason why I say you got to do it immediately, because I did it immediately. They reversed it. I waited a few minutes, and they said, sorry, can't do it. A lot can happen in 2 or 3 seconds in the stock market. That way, if you make a mistake, immediately call the broker. I mean, immediately. Don't drive home, have a cup of coffee, find the phone 5-10 minutes later and say, well, I made it 20 minutes ago and I made a mistake. No, that ain't going to work. Sorry. It is what it is. Oh, if you're curious, there's no safe spaces here. Sorry. I grew up in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. No such thing as a participation trophy. No such thing as a safe space. Okay, I'm at that point in my life where I really don't care if I offend you. If you get offended easily, you should be here. Remember Eddie Murphy back in the years ago? Those you can get offended easy, get the fuck out now. Who remembers that tour, the Raw tour? He said, you get offended easy, get the fuck out now. All right, anyway. Devon, read it out loud. Here we go. Buy one. Read it slowly. Make sure you understand everything you're reading. Okay. Buy one. Covered all DVNs. That's the stock. 100. That's the weekly option. 22 August 25. That is next Friday, meaning that this option trade expires next Friday. So whoever buys this from me, they have between tomorrow morning when they pay for it, and Friday afternoon, and next Friday, 3:59 p.m. to do whatever they want to do with it.
Do I care what
they do? No, I really honestly don't care.
I'm going to show you in 2 seconds.
I'm going to show you 2 seconds before specifically.
Okay, sit tight.
Sit tight.
Everything will come into view
eventually.
22
August 25 means the option expires next Friday.
The
$34 call strike. That's the price we just agreed on. Why? Well, because the price right now is $33.85.
The
closest number to $33.85 is 34. Right. So the $34 call option against the Dividend stock at the market to open. And no, I did not stutter. No, I did not repeat myself. To open means there are 2 orders. Two
trades.
Trade
number
one is I'm buying the stock.
You can't
sell something unless you already own it.
Not necessarily.
But in this case, that's what it is.
I'm buying the stock,
and then I'm selling covered call.
Buy the stock that gets shut off to New York. Most of the stock. The option that gets sent off to Chicago. To open New York. To open Chicago. One trade. That's it. If it
makes sense,
great.
Well,
not done yet. Hold on.
Break even.
33.18. As long as the stock is over 33.18 come next Friday, I'm in a profit.
What's the stock at now?
33.85.
Break even.
33.18.
Well, that means if it stays exactly where it is, I got a profit. If it goes up, I got a profit. It can even come down a little bit, and I still got a profit. I can make money if the stock goes either of the 3 directions.
Wait, it
gets better. Hold on.
Maximum profit.
81.50.
Now remember where I said predictable,
simple, safe, predictable.
I know exactly what I'm going to make before I even do it. Before I even do the trade, I know exactly what I'm going to make. I'm going to make $81.50 per contract. Just for 1 week. Just 1 week. I got a lot more to share on this one. So just follow along. So predictable. Now safe. Remember, simple, safe. The safe part is a covered call is so safe that the federal government will allow you to do a covered call in your retirement account. There are trades that you cannot do in your IRA. But this one you can. Simple. Okay. It's one of the simplest trading strategies there is. Buying the stock at the current price. You're selling somebody the rights to buy it from you at the current price. So I'm buying it at $33.85. I'm selling it at $34. I'm collecting this right here. Do I really care if it goes up or down? No, because I'm collecting this. This is what I'm interested in. That's the insurance payment. That is the premium for whoever buys it. Okay. So let's do some math. What is my rate of return for this? Remember I said I'm looking for 1% a week? Well, let me show you how you get your 1%. Pull up the calculator. Here we go. Clear that out of there. Now, to find out your rate of return, you're going to take the profit. 81.50. Put it into the calculator. 81.50. And then you divide that by your investment. Okay. Your investment. That is cost of the trade, including commissions and fees. $3,319. We're going to go into a little deeper on that one, but just do the math. Okay, so I'm going to divide it by 3,319, and that's going to give me a grand total of 2.4%. For 1 week. Now, if 1% a week is a 50% return per year or more, 2.45%. That's over 100% per year. Can you imagine doubling your money every year with a company that you like? Remember Rule 1? Never buy something you don't want to hold on to the day you die. Well, if I'm going to buy Dividend Energy, I can do a trade exactly like this, or very similar to it. Every single week after week, every single week. Now, it's called the 10-minute trader for a reason. it should take you less than 10 minutes to go through 5 to 8 different stocks that you should have in your portfolio.
So I got to
portfolio 5 to 8 stocks. It takes me less than 5 minutes to take a look at everything.
And then,
what did I buy it for?
What did I sell?
What's it at now? What does it mean?
What's the
safest move next? What's next?
I'm going to quote
John F. Kennedy. You ready?
You cannot
answer the questions of tomorrow
with the
information you possess today.
So
if I like Dividend Energy, great. Do I know where it's going to be Friday afternoon next week? No, I don't. All I know is I like the company. It's profitable. It has weekly option, and it gives me a decent return.
Do I know
where it's going to be? No, I don't.
But
what I do
every morning,
I'll open it up. Say, hey, it's Dividend Energy app. What did it do yesterday?
Okay,
great. What did I buy it for?
What did I
sell? What's that now? What does that mean? What do I do next?
It's kind
of like driving a car. The first time in the car, nobody that I ever heard of or know ever jumped in the car and was an automatic, wonderful driver right from the get-go. No.
Gas pedal, brake, turn signal, emergency brake, emergency flashers, gas gauge, temperature gauge, altimeter, same for charging it on. Temperature gauge, is it too hot? Rear view mirrors, seems behind me. Side view mirrors, rear view mirror. And then I have to look ahead where I'm going. And if it's a stick, clutch, shifter, yeah, all that shit. Nobody is perfect the first time. That's why I tell everybody, do not do anything until you paper trade first. It's kind of like playing Monopoly. 4 greenhouses, 1 red hotel. Go around, collect $200, collect your interest, don't go to jail, blah, blah, blah. It's practicing to buy real estate. Well, paper trading accounts, almost all the big brokers have it. You go there, you sign for a paper trading account. It looks almost the exact same. Right, let's show you this.
Whoops, get rid of that.
Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing here. I'm going to show you one more thing before we move on. Now, we'll get to the paper trading in a second. Almost every brokerage offers paper trading. It's fine. You get a little chunk of money. It's not real. It's fake money. But you're looking at the exact same numbers. Right? To see, are you right? How often do you have to do something? It's like remember tying your shoes and playing tic-tac-toe? You first learn to tie your shoes. Grandpa, look at this, tie my shoes. Ooh, Grandma, look at me tie my shoes. Hey, Auntie Sally, I can tie my shoes. Everybody, you showed everybody. Well, nowadays, nobody cares if you can tie your shoes. But when you're 4 or 5, big deal. So here's the same thing. When you're right. And when you're practicing paper trading, you will know when you're ready to put real money in. And I always tell people, do not put real money in until you perfect paper trading. Paper trading is free. You think you're wasting your time? You're learning something. You're learning what to do with your money. Because at some point, when you retire, your money has to come from somewhere. And if you're in the position where your Social Security check is going to pay for everything you need, good for you. I'm terribly sorry. I'm 61. I don't qualify for Social Security not until next year. And I'm going to take early because I've been working since 1973. Will you do 0 days expiration options? Sometimes, Dylan. It always depends on who it is and what the numbers look like. But good question. This is what I wanted to show you. Now, when you're first starting, you always do an all-cash account. You do not want to do a margin account until you understand the risks involved. Because margin is basically you're borrowing someone's money to trade with. Never borrow someone's money until you are good at your own. Then borrow using margin money. So what I'm going to show you next, exact same trade, but I'm going to show you the perspective of somebody like me who's been trading for years. And if that's something you want to do, eventually you will get there. Eventually. Stock market's been around for 400 years. Don't be in a hurry. There's always another trade. Always. So same trade. Profit. 81.50. 81.50. But this time, I'm going to divide it by the cost of the trade plus commissions and fees on a margin account. All cash. It's $3,300. Margin. It's $1,600. So let's divide that by $1,600.
1,626 to be exact.
Well, now my rate of return is 5% this week. Remember, I'm only looking for a 1%. So yeah, every once in a while I'll get a 4, 5, 6, 8% in 1 week. Sometimes I'll get a 0.5%. Because sometimes you will buy a stock and everything will look perfect. And then the damn thing will tank. And then you try to do an option call on it and you only get a 0.5% or a 0.25%. Well, let me give you my cow analogy, all right? My cow analogy is simply this. If I have a cow, if I buy a cow and that cow gives me a gallon of milk every single day, great. Well, what happens when that cow gives me a half a gallon? Do I get rid of it? No. What if it only gives me a quart? Do I get rid of it? No. Because if I didn't like it in the first place, I wouldn't have ever bought it. Rule number one. Never buy something you don't want to hold on to. Poor cow's only gave me a quart. Maybe he's only giving me a cow. Now I feel bad. But I'm not thirsty. Even though it's only giving me a small amount, it's still something coming in. I find it rather refreshing when I can hear. I love talking to people. I can hear the excitement in someone's voice who's been holding on to a stock for 30 years and getting a dividend every 90 days. He says, wait a minute, I can get a dividend every 90 days and a premium every 7 days? Because you don't have to do it after. You can do it 4 or 5 straight out of the money, bring in a little tiny bit. That little tiny bit adds up, especially for those who had stocks for 20, 30 years. Anyway. Yeah, so 5% is a hell of a lot better than 1, but it's on margin. And I've been trading for over 20 years, actually over 30 years. But this strategy over 15, because it was in 2008 when my daughter said, "Daddy, what are you doing? Can you teach me?" So hey, Jim Bibby, I see you there, brother. How you doing? So that's Dividend. So let's go on to the next one. Ooh, Sweet Den. Yeah. Oh, where did it go? Damn, it's already gone. All right, anyway. Let's progress to the next one. So that's Dividend. Yes, I already own it. Color. 1% seems like a bad ROI. Exactly. 1% is a bad ROI. Depending on what you're comparing it to. Okay? Now, I'm only looking for 1% every week. You gotta complete the whole sentence, the whole context. 1% crappy if I'm investing 1% for 10 years. That's crappy. 1% for 1 year. That's crappy. 1% for a month. That's crappy. 1% for a week. Hey, I'm perfectly okay with that. But that's me. You've got to figure out what's right for you. So color, if you think 1% per week is not good, then I kindly, I'm going to speak to you as kindly as I can. You are probably in the wrong place. Okay, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm not going to show you a stock. Say, hey, buy this, you're just going to shoot to the moon. If that's what you're looking for, you are in the wrong place. And I don't mean to be rude. I'm trying to save you some time and effort. Okay, so what do we have next? Okay, so that's Dividend Energy. I do some Dividend just in case. I will let you know what I have. How I'm doing it. Next on the list, what do we have? Wow, I missed all these questions. All right, back to the beginning. Here we go. Questions. Dividend. Ooh, Brian, MPW. We haven't looked at MPW in a while. MPW. First thing I always look at. High. Was it? What's the direction? Up, down. Well, that was easy. All right. Right here is the important part. That's this week. It looks pretty okay. But not enough for me to stop what I'm doing and look. It just looks okay. Now I'm going to the next step. We're checking out the numbers. Big number on the board. 415. It's 415. The big number on the board. The closest strike price to 415 is going to be the 4. I got to change it so you see what we're getting. The 4 is going for 20 cents a share. So if I buy it at 4.15 and I sell the 4s, I'm only getting $4.20. That's only a 5-cent profit. Maybe not. So 4.50 is going for 1 cent. I'm going to say no to this one. It's really not enough profit there. Sorry.
that quick.
If the numbers don't work, next.
Now, don't get me
wrong.
I
I
bought a lot of
MPW
last year and the year before.
It's just
that every once in a while the numbers
don't
pan out.
Because
every once in a while
they get new market makers.
They get new option
pricing
people who
change the
numbers.
You'll find that with
a lot of stocks.
What looks good today
might not look good next
week
or the week after.
So that's why I look every day
for
opportunities. So
MPW is going to be a no.
Pork chop.
What's happening? Kevin, what's going on?
Sparky, what's going on? Brian, UNH. Ooh, here we go.
UNH, Brian, let's take a look. University of New Hampshire. UNH.
Actually, it's United Health Group. I just like
saying University of New Hampshire because I grew up in New England. And they advertise big on TV. University of New Hampshire. Change your life. UNH.
Okay, so here we go. High,
low. Where was it? Where is it? Look at sideways, down, sideways. What? 271. 271. Oh, huge jump. Look at that.
Okay, so we're
not going to be able to use these numbers. Terribly sorry, because aftermarket, these numbers all changed.
Okay,
these numbers here are aftermarket numbers. The last trade today was 271. Well, now it's at 305, and they're not giving me the accurate numbers.
So yeah,
I like UNH.
It is a great.
Look at this right here.
Here's the top.
Here's the top here. Here's the bottom. Look what's happening here. Let's zoom in a little closer to get a good idea of it.
Now you're going to hear this.
All the time.
Make money
in stock market. You buy low. Buy low.
Sell high. Your opportunity to buy UNH at the bottom was 2 weeks ago. Look at the nice run up. The bottom was 235. Now we're at 275.
That's a $40 increase.
A little bit less than 20%.
Little bit less than 20%. That's a nice little move right there. Unfortunately, I can't give you the numbers because these are going to change. They said it's giving me the 305s. It's not giving me the 270s.
Okay, so
I can't really do that one. Sorry. PL advise next target. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Nixel, how you doing?
Enron.
OKLO.
Interesting. It's going to be a no though.
Take a look. I don't buy at the high. Number one.
And if you look close enough.
Okay. Here's your 30-day bottom. Shoots up. Pulls back.
It's in a downward trend at the moment.
And it takes only 3 to 4 seconds to see that.
Okay.
High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Look at the motion. Down, up, down.
Not
that difficult.
Okay.
Adults
have a
tendency to make it more complicated than it needs to be.
That's why
my 9-year-old averaged around 5% a month.
Well, 5%
a month is over 60% a year.
For a 9-year-old.
Simple, safe, predictable, consistent. No way for her to lose. Follow the numbers. Follow the bouncing ball. A plus B equals C. 1, 2, 3. It's simple. Adults have a tendency to make it more complicated than it needs to be.
It's not that difficult.
All right.
Next.
Tommy, how you doing? Carolina. Okay. Lonzo, what's happening?
No nickname.
Good evening. Corey, I'm currently looking at MRSN.
All right,
Corey, I'm going to give you the bearer of bad news here just for a smidge. I have no idea what the hell MRSN is.
And that's a big
fat hell no.
Okay.
Number one, remember I told you earlier, see that big sign up there? Weekly options. 15 August, 19 September, 21 November, 16 January. Those are months of the year. That means they expire every 30 days. Once a month.
So if I can
trade once a month, that's only 12 times a year.
Well,
here's a question for you.
If
all things being equal, I get 1 or 2% doing one of these, and I do it 12 times a year. Isn't that 12 to 24% at the end of the year?
12
times a year, 1 to 2% is 12 to 24%.
So here's
the other side of the coin.
1 to 2%
every single trade, once
a week. That's 52 times.
That's
50 to 100% a year.
Now,
you tell me, would you prefer weeklies or would you prefer monthlies?
Ooh, wait a second. Because it gets worse.
Because it gets
really does. All right, you ready?
Here you go.
30 days ago. Today. Down, up. Now, tell me where's it going to be in 30 days? 5 days is hard enough. Because the way it looks like it should be up here in 5 days. That's what it looks like to me. In 5 days, it should hit here. In 30 days, I have no idea. Because it did this thing in 30 days. The last 30 days are usually indicative to what the next 30 days are going to look like. Because what we did yesterday, basically kind of the same as what's going on today. Not a lot. It's changed between yesterday and today. But 30 days, I don't do monthlies. The numbers just don't work. I say it 3 or 4 times every single night. Yet there's always somebody that wants to take a look at a monthly. Even though big huge letters up there, weekly options. And then remember rule number 1? Never buy something. You don't want to hold on to your life. And if you want to buy it and hold on to the rest of your life, you better understand what's going on in that company. Which means you should know whether or not it has weekly options, monthly options, dividends, and how often do they increase their dividends. Is the company profit? You should know that before you buy it. Why are you looking at something that you don't understand? If you don't understand it, don't buy it. It's actually that simple. And don't ask me to do your work for you. Because that's a flat out no, right from the beginning. I'm kind of okay. Mel. Ticker CLS. CLS. That sounds kind of familiar. It's going to be a no, though, only because I don't buy at the high. And look what's happening there. It took me 2 seconds to see that. Okay. Here's your 30-day bottom. Shoots up nicely. Now it's coming back again. What goes up must come down. Spinning wheels got to go round. Mr. Alvardo. Good evening, Troy. Corey Smith. Is it a good investment to limit sell MRS? I already said no. For me, Corey, you do what you think is right for you. That's why I tell everybody: never ever listen to some bonehead on YouTube. Oh, that's me. I'm the bonehead. Now I'm sitting here making videos for my children and my grandchildren, and you just get to be here to watch what I'm doing. I'll answer whatever questions you want, but I'm not really doing it for you. I'm doing it for my children and my grandchildren. Because I'm not going to be here in 20, 30, 40 years to question. But these videos, I get videos going all the way back to 2011. If you check my channel, I have over 100 videos, all basically saying the exact same thing. Never buy anything you don't understand or you don't hold on to. Never sell a loss. It defeats the purpose of the whole game. Make sure the company is consistently profitable. Asinine why you would invest in a company that's not profitable. But you'll be surprised how many people do it. 4 weekly options only because I want weekly cash flow. And 5, make sure all the numbers work. All right. Acidity 1. Take a look at AGNC. I'm going to tell you no right now for AGNC, and you're going to see in 1 second why AGNC is. You ready? 0. The premiums on AGNC, just like Energy Transfer, they are crap. They are beyond crap. If you are not 100% correct, and I'm not 100% correct. I admit it. I'm not always 100% correct, but I never buy something that all the odds and probabilities are not in my favor. We're going to get into some of those a little bit earlier also. Now, I did promise Ellie I'm going to take a look at Spider for her, SPY, and I'm going to tell her why I don't like Spider. BLDR. What the hell is BLDR? Boulder first. Hell, weren't you just listening? I don't do monthlies. Hell, no. I don't do monthlies. They just don't work. Should I invest in Hometown Festival? I couldn't tell you. It's not my expertise. Tom, you've been watching consistently. How do you know or what makes you pick the options or trade you choose? Tom, that's a great question. Number one,
I wouldn't do BLDR.
Number one,
I wouldn't do this.
Even though the stock's going up, I don't do monthly
320 different, 10,321 different companies.
Why should
I choose this one?
I know
right off the top of my head, the numbers aren't going to work. I've been doing this long enough. I know once a month.
Think about
this. You go to work, you get paid once a month.
You get the same
pay as if you worked 7 days.
Think about it.
If I can get 1% every week with every option trade I do,
and I can get
1%
on a
monthly trade,
that means I'm
working all month to get 1%.
Hell
no. I want to work for the week and get 1% for the week.
So I
don't do monthlies. The numbers just don't work.
So
Ellie.
You have a very strong voice.
Teaching suits you. Thank you, Raja.
Ellie,
Spider.
Now, I'm
not going to bring Spider up on here.
I'm going to bring
Spider up on
here.
Here.
SPY. That's already there for us. Now, what we're looking at here, Miss Ellie, okay?
Miss Ellie.
Spider S&P 500 ETF SPY. It's currently $644.95. That's what it's at right now. So you're going to invest
$644.
Now sit tight
because you get disappointed really quickly. Okay, here we go.
Now remember I told you I want 2 decades of profitability,
which means
these are called dividends. If the company is
profitable, and yeah, I know it's not a company, but if you take a look at it, yeah, it is.
There's one
person in charge, and they filter crap. Sorry, it's happened. Yeah, it's run just like a company. Someone's in charge.
Someone's in charge of everything, everywhere. So who's ever
in charge of this ETF, let me show you.
We're going to
go back
20
years. That would be 2005.
2005.
2000. Here we go.
Dividend
46.7, 48, 52, 67. Look at that. The first 4. One's higher. Great.
Look at the next one.
46, 48, 52, 67, 51. Wait a second.
Wait.
Where I went to school, 51 is less than 67.
So let's say I have
1,000 shares.
So
I'm getting
$46,000.
I'm getting $48,000. I'm getting $52,000. I'm getting $67,000. Now I'm getting 51.
Explain to me
why I'm supposed to be good for that.
Hold on.
It gets worse.
It really
does, Ellie. Let's watch.
So here it goes back once.
2006, 57, 79, 55. 65, 71, 74, 64. Backwards. That's 3 times.
66,
69, 71, 56.
3 times.
That's 3 times. 51. That's 4 times. 50. That's 5 times.
48.
That's 6 times. I can keep going.
It goes up.
It goes down. It goes up.
Down.
No consistency of profitability whatsoever.
That's why
I don't do spiders.
But hold on.
It actually gets worse. It really does.
What we're going to do
next
is we're going to come over here
to the
summary page. The summary page is going to enlighten you a little bit more. And I always tell people, never buy something you don't completely understand.
Please stand.
Ellie, if you completely understood SPY, you wouldn't be buying it. You ready, Ellie? Here we go. Previous close, open, bid, ask, day, range.
Here's the
yield. You understand what the yield is?
When you buy a seed, you get a 1% yield. That means you put $100
back. You're putting
$644 in, and you're getting 1.13 for the year.
You're putting your money in, and the yield that they're giving you is 1.13. That's just the yield. Now, year to date total return 10%. We are in week number 33. There's 52 weeks in a year, 13 weeks in every quarter. We're in week number 33. 33 weeks have come and gone. 1% a week would be 33%. This 10% for the year. Last year was 1.13. Ellie,
I'm going to give you a benefit of doubt, but I need you to explain it to me in a manner in which I will understand.
Why do you think
1.13% is a good thing?
It's a serious question.
It's a serious question.
Why do you think
1.13% for 1 year is a good thing?
You don't have to answer.
You don't have to answer it. I already know.
Let's keep on going. Altria.
Altria. Ooh.
Altria.
That's M-O. Wait, let's go down.
I love it.
I do.
Here we go. But I'm
going to say no to Altria for this week.
Just this week.
Do you see how long it took me to see that chart?
Not even 2
seconds.
Because I know
what I'm looking for.
High,
low, where was it? Where is it? Look at the motion. Straight up.
It's kind of like who's saying that?
Paul
Straight
up. Now tell me do this thing. No, it does not make me happy at all.
If I owned it,
yeah, maybe.
But buying it,
no.
When is the last time
you ever
heard someone
say, hey, this thing's at the absolute high of the year. Let's buy it and let's wait for it to go someplace it's never been before.
It's
never been above 66 this year.
What makes
me think just because I'm buying it that it is going to go higher than it's ever been before? No.
So I love Altria. I really do. And if you take a look at my,
I have 7 accounts and I share 3 of them publicly. So you get to see everything I do.
You can actually
watch the trades I did last year and the trades I did this year. Let me get a quick little peek at them.
And
for those who want to dive a
deeper into it, you can actually go and look at all the trades. Okay. Week one, quarter one, December 30th to January 3rd. These are account 1, account 2, account 3.
You just click on any single one of them. Okay.
Timestamp
right here.
These are
the timestamps.
What kind of trade it was?
How many?
What stock?
Riley, Intel, Harley Davidson,
Altria.
Altria, right there.
Intel,
MPW. Remember we looked at MPW earlier? This was one of my favorites this year. US Steel. That was an awesome company until they got bought out. Now the premiums are horrible.
But you can
click on any one of these.
And red does not mean bad. Red just means I sold something. Here's the profit right here. Now
$1.58 doesn't sound like a lot. See? $1.58 credit.
Well, what
does that mean? Well, hold on tight.
10 contracts. One
contract equals 100 shares. 10 contracts is 1,000 shares.
So you take
1,000 and you multiply it by $1.58.
That's
$1,580 just for this one trade.
Oh, and here's
another one right there. Another $1,058. $1,580.
Add them all up.
For that one, it was a very nice first month for the year.
Okay.
$9,000. 6.19% for the very first week.
Very first trade of the year on account 1 for 9%. No, I'd never.
Oh, sorry, 6%. Sorry, 6%.
I very
rarely get 6%. I normally get 1 or 1.5, something like that.
I got to
prove that I'm human. Drag the puzzle piece to finish the puzzle. Right. There we go. All right.
So
that being said, I do like Altria, and yes, all my trades are logged. You can see them on 3 different accounts.
I have
to draw the line somewhere where I'm not going to show you everything. Okay. What I'm giving you for free, I'm not asking for anything, and I'm not going to try to pitch you by the end of the night. I'm giving you a simple, safe, predictable, consistent way to get 1% every single week. It was created for my 9-year-old daughter, and she says, "Daddy, what are you doing? Can you teach me?" Well, here it is.
Right now,
if you're curious, this screen here is being recorded as we speak. So is the other 2. So they're being recorded. So after we're done, you can go back and you can watch it over again. If there's something I said you don't understand, just ask a question. I'll go on. Simone's in the house. Schnitzel Breath wants to take a look at Hewlett Packard. All right, Schnitzel, let's take a look at Hewlett Packard. HPQ.
Tra-la-la.
High, low, look at this, down, sideways, down, right here, 26.93, definite upward trend. That's a yes. That part is a yes. Great. What the numbers look like? The big number on the board, 26.93, 26.93, 26.93, 26.93. Closest one's moved to 27, 45 cents.
No, that was quick. 45 cents. I know it doesn't sound like a lot. But if I buy 1,000 shares, it adds up. Okay. So if the stock is at 26.93, I pick up 47 cents. That's just shy of 2%. And we've already talked about that. 2% every single week, so it's 100% by the end of the year. Well, I'm looking for one. Okay. I might even be tempted to do the 26.50 and pick up just 1%. Because it's a safer trade. Because you're going to get to a certain point where you're balancing safety and profitability. Okay, me, it's safety. Safety outweighs profitability every day of the week. Because I have no desire to punch that stupid time clock again for anybody. Connor, how are you today? Were you primarily streaming? Where are you primarily streaming? TikTok primarily. See, the funny thing is, I've been on TikTok for 3 years. I've got like 30,000 followers. I've been on YouTube for over 15 years. I only got 5,000 followers. Explain that one to me. 1,100 videos on YouTube. I only got 5,000 followers. Okay. I got like a couple of hundred videos on TikTok. I got 30,000 followers. The numbers just don't make sense. So primarily there's a bigger audience on TikTok than there is on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or any. I have no idea why. I don't care. Where can we see the list? Nixer. Where can you see the list? Google. You go to Google in the Google search engine. Dividend Kings list 2025. Lo and behold, within a couple of seconds, it pops up. Dividend Aristocrats list 2025. Same thing. Okay, so I'm giving you information. I'm not giving you everything. You have to do something. I'm not a big believer in giving people everything. Okay. Your money doesn't mean anything to me, but your money, what it means to me is that you're committed to what you're doing. So if you pay for anything from me, that means you're committing something to yourself. If I give you something for free, it has no value to it. I refuse to do anything. The years I've worked for what I know, I refuse to have you to devalue my efforts. I don't need your money. I really don't care about it. I want you to make the commitment, because those who pay attention. If I give it to you for free, you say, it's just free information, doesn't mean anything, it has no value. That ain't gonna happen. Sorry. All right. So where are we? This thing keeps moving on me. Right there. All right. Na Alvarado, good evening. Corey Smith, good investment sell limit. Okay, no. Been watching blah blah blah. Tree, we already did that one. HPQ did that one. Where we get the list? We got one. UNH. Chauncey, we already did that. UNH. Colibri? How do you decide if you should roll a call versus letting it expire if it's out of the money? All right, Colibri, I'm going to tell you the exact same thing I tell everybody. Everything and anything that I do in the stock market is always a numbers game. What did I buy it for? What did I sell? What's it at now? What does that mean? And what are my exit points? If it makes sense for me to roll it into next week, meaning are they going to give me another 1%? If they do, fine. I'll roll it into next week. If they don't offer me another 1%, I will let it go. Plain and simple. It's always a numbers game. It has nothing to do with the stock itself. Remember I said earlier, the stock price has nothing to do with anything. It's the motion of the ocean, the flow of the river, the trails, whatever you want to call it. Down, up. That's all they do. The motion of the ocean, the trails, the woods, whatever you want to call it. Does it make sense now? I'm looking at this right here. Because this is what's happening. This already happened. This just gives me an idea. Where's the high of the year? Where's the low of the year? As compared to where are we right now? We're right here. See, the low is here. The high is here. Right here is the perfect place. Perfect. Because it's been there before. It's at 26.93, which means it's been at 28. It's been at 29. It's been at 30. It's been all the way up to 40. It's never been to 41. So if it's up at 41, hell no, I don't want it. Because it's never been there. It's easier to navigate someplace you've already been. So That's what I'm looking for.
Christopher, it's not true. The government helped you out because welfare is someone helping you out.
You're
absolutely right, Christopher, but guess what? Didn't help me out. It helped my mother out.
Okay,
I never took welfare. Me personally. When I became adult at 18, I joined the service. I never collected welfare. My mother collected welfare. There's a huge difference. Huge difference. So don't say somebody helped me out. Nobody helped me out. Trust me. I'm a middle-aged white male in the United States. You know what we qualify for? Absolutely nothing. Women qualify for shit. Minorities qualify for shit. Everyone qualifies for shit except for white males. White males, we get nothing. Trust me. You go to the government. What kind of perks do you got for white males? Absolutely nothing.
All right.
So Ellie, sorry about that spy for you, kiddo. All right. What else do we have over here? Over here. Oh, wow, I missed all these questions. Do calls expire? Yes, calls do expire. Knowledgeable investor. Buy right is buying the shares and immediately selling calls at the money pick price. Yeah. That gives you 1% return for that week. Absolutely right. I like the real strategy in doing coverage strangles. Awesome. That's great. Honestly, it really is. But here's the thing. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you every single thing that I know. I think, me personally, if you don't like this, I really can't help you out. I think me giving you a strategy, simple, safe, predictable, consistent, 1% per week, created for a 9-year-old. I think that's pretty damn good because that's 1% a week comes up 50% a year. If that's not good enough for you, I can't help you out. Wait. Are you buying options or are you selling options covered call? I don't buy options. 80% of all options expire worthless, which means why the hell would I want to be on the 80% side? Why? Because I want to sell something and be right 80% of the time. I want to sell. I do not want to buy. Because if you're buying, it means you're right 20% of the time. So you're wrong 80% of the time. Sorry. Dig Dug. 1% a week is 52 a year. No one can generate that kind of return, not even Madoff. Okay. And Madoff was cooking the books. Okay. I appreciate the input. I appreciate the insult. But if you'd like to take a look, I mean seriously. I actually put all my trades online. Even the losers. If I lose, I'm going to tell you I lost. I'm not a cherry picker. I grew up being lied to my whole life. Seriously, I've been lied to my whole life. That's one thing I refuse to do. If I'm wrong, I'll tell you I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'll show you. Okay? You don't believe me? You don't have to believe me. I really honestly don't care whether you believe me or not. I'm going to show you the numbers. If I buy it here, if I sell this right here, and I collect this right. Matter of fact, let's do this one right here. Hewlett Packard. We all know who Hewlett Packard is. Let's do this. So look at the movement right there. Nice. It is definitely in an upward trend. However, there's a little bit of risk to this. Let me explain the risk. Here's your bottom here, 24. Here's your top here, 27, 25. 24 to 27. It's not a huge move, but it is $3. A $3 move on a $24 stock. That's over 15. That's over 12% in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 12%. So the question I have for you: if you buy something 2 weeks later, it's up 12%. You're going to keep it or you're going to sell it? That's just the question you need to answer. So let's get rid of this. Let's change this. Covered. Let's go to the 27. Right. Let's just do contract. Easy math. Market. Confirm. Read it out loud. Make sure you get it right by one covered call. Hewlett Packard 100. 22 August 25. That's next Friday. The 27 call against Hewlett Packard at the market to open. Here is the profit right here. $54. What's it costing? $26.46. To find out the rate of return. Mr. Naysayer. I love naysayers because if you don't have enough trolls, if you don't have enough negative people in your life, you're not working hard enough. So thank you for being negative. Thank you for being what do you call it? A troll. Thank you for being a troll. Who was that? Dig Dug. All right. So Dig Dug, just for you. You ready? Maximum profit, $54.
Cost of trade, including commissions and fees, $26.46.
So let's
get my calculator out.
Profit, $54.
Divided by the investment, 26.46. Grand total of, you're right. It's not 1%. It's 2%. Now, I don't know about you, but 2% every single week is over 100% per year. And you're probably going to say, nobody gets 100% per year. Really? Nobody? Really? Nobody?
Anyway.
And that's not even including if it was on margin. Because if it was on margin, I don't have 1,300. And 1,300 would probably closer to 4 or 5%. And 4% a week, that's over 200% a year. But you probably think nobody gets 200% a year. Okay. You believe what you want to believe. I'm a factual person. Okay, I love numbers. 1 plus 1 is going to equal 2 no matter which country you come from. You can come from a different planet. 1 plus 1 is going to equal 2, no matter where you go.
Let's keep on going.
Invest right, dude. I haven't seen you for a while. How have you been, man? Do you remember me? Didn't I just say I haven't seen you in a while?
Dirty Bird. I put Rose.
Okay. Yep.
Can we find your list of 300 stocks, or is it part of the Pat?
No, Dylan. I told you earlier. To find that list of companies, it's simple. Go to Google or Bing, whatever search engine you want. Dividend Kings List 2025. Dividend Aristocrats List 2025. It's not my list. I took it from someone else. Somebody else. Actually, there's a bunch of people that keep track of it. Trust me. The stock. You don't have to trust me. You don't know me. But it's there. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to. But I like facts. And the facts are, the stock market's been around for over 400 years. There are a lot of people that actually watch every single thing that happens. And if there's a company that's consistently profitable every single year for over 5 decades, check it out. Someone is keeping track of it. It ain't me. Every year I update my list. Every January I go to Google Dividend Kings List 2026, and then I make changes to my list. You know, screen and writing behind is still backwards, right? Dirty Bird. No, I didn't know that. Thank you for explaining to me. I don't understand trading at all. Can you help? Shy, Dairy, Franklin. Actually, you do understand it. You're just pretending that you don't. Okay? Because if you're an adult, if you ever sat in the passenger seat of a car and drove down the road, you've seen CVS. You've seen Ford. You've seen Chevy. You've seen Goodyear. You've seen Walmart. You've seen Home Depot. You've seen Lowe's. You've seen your aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, the guy down the street, the crazy lady around the corner. They all work somewhere. Bank of America. Every corner in the United States, major city. CVS. Just about every city has one. UPS. FedEx. You know who these are. Are they profitable? Is that something you want to put your money in? Or would you prefer Sandy Seashells, Pete's Pizza, Joe's Jalopies? Never heard of them. I don't invest any money into something I don't know. I don't understand. If I don't know who they are, if I don't know what they do, I want nothing to do with them. It's very simple, and I don't know why adults, because I do have age settings on all my channels. You got to be at least 18 to be here. So I'm making the assumption if you have to be 18 to be here, you're at least 18. If you're at least 18, you know Nike makes sneakers. You know Goodyear makes tires. You know Ford makes vehicles. You know General Electric makes appliances and has electricity. You know AT&T will reach out and touch someone with the phone. Okay, you know a lot more than you think you do. So don't play naive. I was going to use a different set of adjectives, but I'm not going to. Dana! Hey, Dana, what's happening, brother? Tommy, what chart are you using for the numbers? Tommy, I'm not using any chart in particular other than... Hold on, let's get out of this. Other than... Right here. It's the option chain. I have nothing to do with this option chain whatsoever. This is just offered through the CBOE, Chicago Board of Options Exchange. Every single trading platform has access to these numbers, so they're not mine. I don't come up with them willy-nilly. They're actually made by someone else, and I just use their numbers.
Dylan, James, I remember you said if a stock goes up 1%, you can get out and collect your 1%. But how can you do this when you would have to buy back your premium?
Simple. I'm going to tell you again. It's always a numbers game. If the stock jumps up, the option is going to go up also. Okay, so once I sell an option and the stock goes up, well, yeah. You have the option and you have stock, two totally separate animals. Okay? Stocks are usually traded in New York. New York will give you all the numbers. Options are traded in Chicago. They're going to be a different set of numbers. So as the stocks go up, the options go up. But there's still going to be a difference between the two. Okay? So it's always going to be a numbers game. What did I buy it for? What did I sell? Where's it at now? What does that mean? If I'm getting my 1%, great. Do I really care if it gets called away? Do I really care if I lose the stock? No, I don't. So I'm looking for one thing and one thing only. Consistency of profitability. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. Consistency of profitability and preservation of my capital. I'm 62. I have no desire to punch that time clock. None. I've been working since 1973. You added up. I retired 2 years ago. Because I had enough money to live off of at 1% per week. So let's keep on going.
Thank you for that, Dana. Calibri, how do you decide if you should roll the call? It's always Calibri. We already said that. It's always going to be a numbers game.
What did I buy it for? What did I sell? What does it mean? Does it make sense?
Am I consistently going to be profitable, or am I going to lose?
Okay,
I hate losing. I really do.
Okay, I've lost four times this year. We're in week 33 at 7 accounts, which means I have over 1,000 different trades this year, and I've only lost on 4. I will actually show you my losses. I really don't care. I'm not here to impress you. I'm just here to share information. Information that most people won't share. Who gets 50% a year? Almost nobody. Can it be done? Yeah, it can be done.
Regardless of what
T-Dog
says. Or whatever his name is. BS. You need to show documents showing yearly returns the past 5 years. Unfortunately, no. I don't have to do jack shit, squat, diddly anything. I don't have to do anything. Okay? I'm not trying to sell you anything. If I was trying to sell you something, I can understand your reasoning. But I don't. I'm not trying to sell you anything, so I don't have to prove anything to you. Okay?
It makes sense
or it doesn't make sense.
Okay, we just did Hewlett Packard. The numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. If I'm buying it at $26.93, if I'm selling it at $27, I'm collecting 45 cents. 45 cents is more than 1% of a $27 stock. I don't have to show you anything for you to either understand that 45 is more than 1% of 27. You either believe it or you don't believe it. It's not for me to convince you that you're wrong. Uh-oh.
I gotta plug this one in
before it dies. How did I not plug that one in? There we go. Okay.
Puzzle piece. Just to prove that I'm human. There we go.
Lyle, on the ones that you lost,
what happened
to make
the loss?
If the numbers look good when you bought it.
Lyle, do you remember when I told you I hit the wrong button? Did you think I was kidding? Seriously. Okay. Most people will lose money by hitting the wrong button. And I know almost all you sitting there thinking, I'm not going to hit the wrong button. Yeah, I've been trading for over 30 years. I hit the wrong button 4 times this year.
Okay.
It happens. It does. Terribly sorry if you don't believe me. Tiny. You don't Tiny. Big Brain wants to take a look at Enbridge.
Why?
Big Brain, you're here all the time. Every time you're here, you want me to take a look at Enbridge. I have no idea why. ENB. Enbridge. Let's try one more time. ENB.
Okay.
Now, also Big Brain. I remember you always asking about Enbridge. This is like the 4th time you've asked me about it.
Okay. August, September, October, January. I don't do monthlies. The numbers just don't work.
No,
big brain. If you want to try to sneak it by me again, use a different name.
But it's still
going to be the same answer.
I don't
do monthlies.
I don't
buy at the high.
So
that's a no. Two times over. That's no squared.
Ooh, that's a good name for a
t-shirt. No squared.
No.
Lyle, he's full of it. Thank you, Dirty Bird. I love trolls. I do. Do you use the hike and ashy strategy? I first hit. I think you do.
Okay.
Let me explain something to you. Okay.
Now, when
I say I created this for a 9-year-old little girl, what makes you think just by looking at me that I spawned off a Mensa student?
I hope you
know what a Mensa student is.
Okay.
So why don't I teach her the Black-Scholes pricing methodology for standardized options? Why don't I teach her that? Better yet, why not the MACD or the Fibonacci sequence?
No,
simple, safe, predictable, consistent. Adults have a tendency to want to complicate everything.
They do. Okay. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Come on.
A 5-year-old. I got my 5-year-old grandson. Some of you may have seen him. He comes once in a while, like once every 2-3 months. He comes here.
And I can say, hey, little buddy, where's the high?
He goes, hey, Papa G, it's right there.
Where's the low?
Oh, it's right there, Papa G. Which direction is it going? It's going up. A 5-year-old can see that. Why is it adults want to complicate things? I don't understand.
Big brain,
6% dividend's been around for decades. Yeah, you're absolutely right. However, it is a monthly.
You cannot
get 1% every single week from a stock that offers monthly options unless you sit and watch this all day long.
No,
thank you. I prefer to watch the grass grow.
Thank you for that.
No, not 1% per stock. It's 1% per trade.
Okay, whatever
trade I'm in.
If I have
$100,000 on the line, I want to make $1,000. If I get $500,000 on the line, I want to make $5,000. If I get $50,000 on the line, I want to make $500. 1% is 1% no matter which way you look at it.
I need to know how to roll.
That's easy.
Big Drew,
how you doing today? Brian Cook.
When you walk through a roll,
can you walk through a roll,
and how to decide
when it's time to let it go? Hey, Brian, I'm going to tell you the exact same thing I tell everybody. Always
to be a
numbers game.
What did I buy?
What did I buy it for?
What did I sell?
Where's it at now? What does it mean? Does it make sense? Am I making a profit? They're not that difficult of questions.
To roll forward.
Okay.
Pick anyone.
Let's take a look at Dow right here.
Dow.
I'm going to right
create
rolling order.
Okay. And look at that.
Lo and behold, this comes up. Down. Now it's going up. Oh, I like that. Let's zoom into that a little bit closer.
Okay. 30-day
high, 30-day low. It's definitely an upward trend.
You can
argue all you want. If you cannot see that and say, "Oh, that's an upward trend," the bottom of the year right there, you cannot get any lower than the bottom of the year. So we both agree. It's at the bottom of the year. Now it's going up. Great. How do you roll? Simple. I just showed you. Right click, rolling order. It puts it right there. Okay. I bought it at 24. I'm trying to sell the 23s, and they're offering me 21 cents. Is 21 cents 1% of 23? No, it ain't. So here's the choice. Remember I told you? Safety or profitability. Am I willing to take less than 1% to hold it onto it for one more week?
What did I
buy it for? $24.36. What am I selling? I'm selling the 23s right here. Okay, to roll forward, I gotta buy back this one and I gotta sell that one, and this is what the market maker is offering me. 21 cents on a $23 stock. That's less than 1%. 1% of $23 is 23 cents. It's simple math. 1% of 23 is 23. 1% of 151 is $1.51. It's not that different. Remember, it was for a 9-year-old, and I don't understand. It boggles my mind why adults who are supposed to be in charge of society nowadays can't understand simple logic that a 9-year-old can. That boggles my mind.
Fair question. Thank you, Dylan.
Does your system make money in a bear market? Wisdom. Good question. Let me ask you a question. Serious question. You ready? Okay. In the last 100 years, the U.S. economy has seen World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea, the Afghan wars, all that other crap, Desert Storm, all that other crap. We've also seen the stock market crash at 29, 87, 2000, 2001, 2008, 2021. And there are companies, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, General Motors. No, not General Motors. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Home Depot, Lowe's, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Wells Fargo, a whole bunch of companies that have been in business for over 100 years. So explain to me, have we not had crap go on in our economy over the last 100 years? If so, how is it these companies are consistently profitable every single year, even through all that crap? That's the question. Does it work in a bear market? Has Pepsi been profitable in a bear market? Yes, it has. Home Depot? Yes, it has. Lowe's? Yes, it has. Okay. I like numbers. Numbers don't lie. If the profits are consistently increasing, whether it's a bear market or bull market or a flat market, if the profits are increasing, that means they're doing well. Never, ever buy something you don't understand or you don't want to hold on to. It's a very simple question, and a 9-year-old understood it perfectly. If it's not on the list, it's an automatic no. Dow has been in business for over 100 years. Let's back up on this for a second. Okay. Here's another question for you. Let's say hypothetically speaking, you buy Dow now at $23. And let's say I'm an idiot and I bought it back here at $55. Let's also say that they're offering $1.25 as a dividend. Let's say I got 1,000 shares and you have 1,000 shares. Okay. So if they're offering $1.23 per share, how much am I making? I'm making 1,230. How much you making? 1,230. What the hell does the price have to do with anything? Am I getting the exact same amount of money as you in the dividends? Yes, I am. What? No, come back on that one. Price really don't have much to do with it. If the company's consistently profitable, whether the price is here, or here, I'm still getting the exact same dividend that you are, even if you bought it here at 23. Do I personally care where I bought it at? No. What I care about is the company consistently profitable. Yeah, great. Are they consistently giving me more than 1%? Well, this week, no. But if I bought it today, actually, let's take a look at one. Let's get rid of this. Let's not look at my position. Let's get rid of that. All right. So here's what we're looking at the last 30 days. Okay, last 30 days. There's the high, here's the low. Look at the direction. Sideways, down, up. You cannot argue. Well, you can if you want. Argue all you want. Here's the high, here's the low, here's the direction it's going. All right. So the big number on the board: 23.37, 23.37, 23.37, 23.37. The closest strike price to 23.37 is 23.50 right there. It's offering 5.8. That's more than 2%. Well, let's see what it looks like. But you have to agree. Do you like Dow? It's been in business for over 100 years. You either like it or you don't. If you don't like it, don't buy it. It's actually that simple. You either like the company or you don't like the company. All right, so let's get rid of this. Let's look at this. Down to covered call. And we said the 2350s were right there. One contract. Because I want to do a contract. So you understand what the numbers look like. And here's Johnny by one, covered call, Dow, 100, that's the week, 22, August 25, that's next Friday, the $23.50 call option, Dow, at the market to open. Here's the profit, $73, here's what's costing $22.77. Let's throw in the calculator, what does that come to? I bet you it comes to more than 2%.
Okay, 73 is the profit. Max profit 73. What was it costing me? 22.77. 3.2%.
If
You like Dow.
if
you're willing to buy it and hold it for the rest of your life, or until it hits your target.
Well,
currently it's at 22.37.
What's my
target?
23.50.
What is that? 12 cents?
No,
13 cents. Look at the chart.
Wait a second.
Before we look at the chart.
That number
I just gave you.
3.2%.
That's if it's all cash.
Well, look at
the margin requirement.
So let's see what it looks like
if it was margin.
Same profit.
Same profit doesn't change. Profit always stays the same. $73 per contract.
Now
I can buy it on margin because I've been doing this for a long time. And I strongly suggest you do not do margin until you understand the risks involved. Margin can come and bite you in the ass.
Okay,
divided by margin requirement, 1100. Okay, so divided by 1109. So instead of getting 1% this week, I'm getting 6.58. So do I really care what the price is? No. I care what the numbers look like. It's always going to be a numbers game. What did I buy it for? What can I sell against it? What return is that? Is it safe? Is my nest egg protected?
Well,
I look at it twice a day. I look at it first thing in the morning. So I want to see what it opens up at. What's going on? And then at night with you guys, I look at it again.
What
happened today?
What
does that mean to me?
And
in case you're nervous, Nelly.
Just in case.
Hold on a second. Right here. Let's go over here. Right there.
Okay.
In case you're nervous, Nelly, watch this.
I click
right there, and I create an alert.
Okay, and
I can set whatever numbers I want.
Okay,
so if I bought it at, what was it, 73, 63, way the hell up here. Okay, and now it's down here at 22. Well, if it gets too close to comfort for you, makes me uncomfortable, I can set an alert and check this out. It's going to send a signal to my computer. It's going to send me an email, and it's going to send a text to my phone. So am I at risk? Only if I ignore everything. So there's always risk in life. There's risk in staying in bed. There's risk of walking out your front door. There's risk of doing nothing. There's a risk of doing something. If you think you can go through life with no risk, hate to be the bearer of bad news, no such thing.
What else you
guys want to look at?
Lurani.
We already looked at UNH.
Brian Cook
already walked you through that. Give the people what they need. Okay, I know what you need. Tell me what you need. Poke Phil. Do you have any thoughts on Intel? Ooh, I like me some Intel. Let's get out of this. Get out of that. All right, we're back here at single.
All right,
Intel.
Now, just
to let you know, I do own some Dow, and I do own Intel.
Okay, I'm going
to say no to Intel.
I already own some. But
why am I saying no to it?
I took
2 seconds to look at that chart, and I said no. Let me show you quickly, and I'll tell you exactly why I said no to Intel. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Look at the motion. Down, up, down, up.
Look at
that motion right here. It went from 19 to 23.84.
What do you think
that means? 19.
That's
almost $4 move.
A $4
move on a $19 stock. Come on, you know that's about 20%. Is it 20% here from here to here?
Do I want
to be the chump to think that it's going to actually keep going? No.
Because eventually
you got guys just like me and some of you in there.
If a stock
jumps up
this much
in that short of a time, zoom into that. Okay.
1 week,
2 weeks.
20%
move in 2 weeks.
You want to hold on to it? Fine.
I'm selling.
Do you know why I'm selling?
Because I'm not greedy.
Bears make
money, bulls make money, and pigs get slaughtered. Share the wealth.
You can't
take it with you when you go.
If I can
consistently get 1% every single week, why would I want to put a risk of holding it? Because you know what's happening next.
Well, at least you should know what's happening next.
This thing jumps up 20%.
People are going to start
20%. I'm out.
And then the stock
drops.
Guess what happens?
When the stock drops, it comes back down here again. That's where I want to buy it. I'm
a patient person.
I look at 300
companies.
There's
266 trading days every single year.
4 quarters.
4 quarters.
January,
February, March.
April, May, June. July, August, September. October, November, December.
Interesting thing about the 4 quarters.
They all have
13 weeks.
Week number one is
the exact same on
quarter one
as it is on quarter 2, as it is on quarter 4, as it is on quarter 3.
The exact
same stocks
over and
over again.
Where we got? Right there. Okay, let's go to January.
January.
Give it a second. Let it populate.
Yeah, figure it's not populating now.
Let's keep on going.
Oh, Calibri. Yep.
Tommy,
what chart are you using for the numbers? Yep.
I
pushed the wrong button.
Rena
said he admits he puts the wrong button.
Meow.
How are you doing? Bit digital when you have a chance. All right, Junior, you have to tell me what bit digital ticker symbol is because I've never heard of it.
Joshua,
how did you derive this strategy? Hey, Joshua, you're new here. I say it 3 or 4 times every single night.
In
2008,
when my
daughter was 9 years old,
she said,
Daddy, what are you doing?
Can you buy
me some ballerina shoes? No.
Can you
take me here?
No.
Can you buy me this? No.
Daddy,
can you teach me what you're doing?
I'm
trading stocks, and my daughter says, can you teach me? Teaching a 9-year-old how to invest in the stock market when most adults don't understand it. That was my challenge. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, and no way for her to lose. That's a strategy I had to come up with. Rule 1. Never buy something you don't understand or you don't want to hold on to. That's a tough one for a lot of people to admit. Rule 2. Never sell at a loss. This one is interesting. Because people are under the impression if I buy something, it's automatically going to go up. Sorry. Doesn't work that way. Stocks go up, stocks go down. That's it. This is pissing me off. Usually it populates. Frustrating.
All right, there's July.
Cardinal Health, McKesson, Hormel, AbbVie, Abbott Labs, Lowe's, Caterpillar, Festernal, O Realty, Colgate-Palmolive, Procter & Gamble, PNR.
That's just 25 years.
That's July.
Here's August.
Granger, PPG, Grove, Target, Clorox, Consolidated, SNKD, blah, 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 blah. Plenty of stocks every single week. There's a new set.
Okay,
I usually buy Mondays and Tuesdays. Wednesdays, Thursday, I just take a look, see what's going on. Hey, what's going on? Let me peek in. What's going on? What's happening? Fridays, that's the day I jump in at 2:30, just before the market closes. Because I want to make sure all the choices I made on Monday and Tuesday, I'm not going to lose any money. Florida, Georgia, cross country, covered puts and covered calls is the way successful people play.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to take that as a compliment. What else do we got here?
Gen X rules.
Woohoo! Love Gen X rules. MSTY.
What was that?
SOA?
Is that how you pronounce that?
SOAO?
Misty.
You like Misty. Oh my God.
Here's that part where what the hell were you thinking? Okay. MSTY. Now, I'm going to Yahoo Finance. I always tell people if you want to be serious about your investments, you have to have access to a financial website to find out information specifically to the stocks you're thinking of buying. So here we are, Yield Max MSTR Option Income Strategy ETF MSTY. I won't touch this thing. The reason why, okay, first thing I want to do, take a look at the historical data. Why do I want to look at the historical data? Because numbers don't lie. Because I have no desire whatsoever to read through 20 years through profit and loss statements. None. See, I like looking right at the dividend. Because the dividend portion of the company's profits they pay to the investors.
Remember I told you there's 10,320 different companies? Well, half of them pay dividends.
Half of them pay dividends. Half of them don't.
Half of them take
all those profits, put it back in the company for capital growth.
Those are stocks that go up really fast.
That go really
yeah,
fast.
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
You're in the wrong
Sorry.
place.
Terribly sorry.
Is what it is.
Is what it is.
Okay, so I want to look at just the dividend. Is this company consistently profitable? Okay, historical prices.
Okay,
historical prices. Dividends only.
Dividend only.
Okay, and then I want to look at all the dividends right here. Maximum. Every single dividend this company has paid out since its inception.
Bruno, what's happening, Bruno?
When I visit Yahoo
Finance website for the first time, where should I focus?
You asked that question
4 times, dude.
Dylan, SPY puts or calls tomorrow.
ODT.
Bullish. He doesn't
go for new stocks. No, I do not.
Okay, so let's finish up with who came out with. I can't even pronounce
the name. Soa. I'm gonna say
whatever. All right. So let's take a look at
all the dividends this company is offering.
Now, do I see something
that makes me happy? Yeah, absolutely.
The very first dividend they paid out April 4th, 2024,
which means this company's not even 2 years old.
That's like
coming home in my brand new Lamborghini and say, "Hey, little buddy, you're only 5 years old. Here, take it for a spin."
Things 2
years old, not even 2 years old yet.
And you're putting your money
into it?
Hold on.
Let's see how profitable they are. You ready?
4.1.
Hey, that's pretty good.
2.5. Hold on a
second.
If the
very first dividend you're going to give me is 4.1.
Well, the next one
should be 4.2 or 4.3.
Not
2.5. That's going backwards by a big bunch.
It is.
But hold on.
It gets worse.
It really does. 253. I went back up again. 230 back down. 190 back down. 185 back down. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 out of 5
going down. 2 out of 5
went up.
3 out of 5 went down.
5 went down. How can you possibly say that's good?
Hold on. It still gets worse. Okay. 4.1, 4.4, 3, 2, 1. Really?
Seriously?
If you're going to start, the very first dividend is $4 a share, and the very last dividend was $1.18. How can you tell me that's a good investment? And it's only been in business for not even 2 years. So you can invest your money any way you want. I will never ever put my money into a company that is not consistent. You want to see consistency and profitability? Look at this one. Take a look at this. You don't like this one. We all know who Microsoft is. Whether you like the guy or not, but that's just my opinion. Okay, we want to go all the way back. Okay, as far as we can go. 1986. Microsoft started paying dividends in 1986. I don't want to go all the way that far. I want to go to 2005. That's 20 years.
I'll go years.
All right. 2005. 9, 10, 11, 13, 16, 20, 23, 28, 31, 36, 39, 42, 46. 51, 56, 62, 68, 75, 83. That, my friends, is consistency of profitability. Whether you like the company or not is totally irrelevant. Whatever the stock price is, totally irrelevant. Are they consistently profitable? MSFT. High, low. Where was it? Sideways, down, up, down. What's going on here? Okay, I'm not going to buy it now. Look where it is. Looks like a mess up there. Last 30 days. Okay, here's your last 30 days. 30 days ago, 505. Shoots on up to 555. That's a $50 increase. That's 10%. From here, $50 increase, 10%. Yeah, profit taking comes back down. Here's where we are now. I won't jump into this until she starts. Well, actually, it's starting going up. With this, here's bottom. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days to the upside. But yesterday was a pullback, and today's a pullback. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer on Microsoft. But I still like it. Because the current price, 522, the 522s are going for 545. Now I don't know where you went to school, but 545 on a 522, that's more than 1%. That works for me. And the company's consistently profitable. It's just not the right time for me to jump in. I want another day or two to the upside before I jump in. Okay, so let's keep it going. Did you do options on Tesla? It dipped. No. Sorry, Edwin. I usually don't buy Tesla because they don't have any dividends, which means it's very challenging to find consistency in their movement. See, one of the reasons I like dividend stocks, they have predictable movements. Predictable. That means I know when they're going to move. That's one thing in my favor. Okay, we got 20 minutes left, and we still have a whole bunch of questions. So I'm going to sit down for a bit and start answering some questions. Let's do this. All right. What do we have? Florida, Georgia. Set the seed with covered, pull, and let the plant grow, and then set the covered call. Thank you. I like that one. Did you do option on Tesla? No, I didn't. Chris, I did it once this year, and it was only $100. But I was so mad at myself. All right, Chris. Again, what I said earlier today. If you don't give me a full explanation or a full question, I have no idea what you're talking about. So now I understand that you know what you're talking about. But I've got 6 pages of questions. Okay. And you did something once, and it was only $100. But I was so mad at myself. I have no idea what that means. Kevo, what's happening? I thought I made a mistake once, but I was mistaken. All right, that's funny, Kevo. Okay, Lumina, Ford. We'll have to take a look at that tomorrow. Subgatorial. Hello, how are you? Nothing. I still like to diversify. But I learned heavy on dividend stocks and have done very well. Thank you. Nothing. Josh Million, what's going on? Drummer. VT Sachs, never heard of it. Color. 1% seems like a bad ROI. Thank you. We already discussed this. Sweet Den. Not exactly 1% a week is 50% a year. Beyond your imagination. Yeah, it kind of is. Most people don't get 50% a year. I very rarely ever meet anyone who gets 50% consistent. I very rarely meet anyone who gets 20% consistently. Florida, Georgia thinks it's great logic. Thank you. Ooh. Carillo, UPS. I like UPS. I do. UPS. Check out that right there, dude. You see this? Here's the low of the year. Now she's going up. Let's zoom into that for a second. Nice. Look at that. 30 days ago. Dips. Now she's going up steadily. 88.55. The 88 one, that'd be 89s. The 89s are going for 98 cents. That's more than 1%. The question is, do you like UPS? Are you willing to hold on to it? You cannot buy it lower than the low of the year. And the low of the year was a week ago. What ticker? UPS. Pony AI stock. AI has not been around for 26 minutes. X-Pro, never heard of it. Calibri, how do you decide if you should roll? We already talked about that one. Always a numbers game. I can't. What the hell name is that? JGEDEI. JEDD? I don't know. Below, never heard of it. FRT. Have to take a look at it next time. FBO. Never heard of it. Coin is right. Selling puts good for you. BX. Ooh, I love Baxter. Okay, Lonzo. BX. Love BX. Baxter's been around for over 100 years. Look at that movement right there. Right, 30-day high came down. Now she's the upside. Uh-oh, what's happening today? Okay, she went from 166 to 178. Now she's pulling back.
I'd wait a little bit longer to make sure it keeps going.
Kevin,
we looked at Verizon earlier. How much do you have to start options?
My
grandson started out with $50.
Granted,
He's only 5 years old, and I do it for him. Junkin Dirt Sky wants to look at LCRX. What the hell is that? LCRX.
Okay.
If it says sorry, we cannot find this symbol, I'm thinking that's going to be a no.
Sorry.
LCRX is a no. Alrighty. Positively abundant. FUBO. Interesting. What are we looking at? I've never heard of $3.70. This company.
Look at this. It was less than $1 last year.
Now, can you explain to me
if this thing was $1 last year?
How could that possibly have increased its profits for the last 20 years?
What was it
20 years ago?
Toyota.
No.
Dave
Ramsey said, go for ETFs for a good track record. You asked for 20 years on your strategy. Wouldn't 10 still be safe while expanding your stock choices? Dylan, you're absolutely right.
Okay,
don't get me wrong. Dave Ramsey is right for what Dave Ramsey focuses on.
Okay,
Dave Ramsey wouldn't do what I do because it's a different strategy for Dave.
No, Dave
is right for what he does.
Okay.
And if you like ETFs, great.
But for me, I've seen
2001: Space Odyssey. I've seen the Terminator. I've seen what happens when you give all the control to a computer. Yeah. No, thank you. Sorry, I'm old school. I'm set in my ways, and I have no desire whatsoever to change. See, my group of people, Gen Xers, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it works fine, leave it alone. Plain and simple. If it works, leave it alone.
What about BAI?
Never heard of it. What do you think about Chinese stocks?
Hell no.
Do you honestly trust anything coming from that country? Do you think that the powers that be in that country don't have their fingers in it? No, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. Sorry.
I'm a little
Ooh. Drezic wants to take a look at Macy's. I love Macy's.
Macy's was
one of my number one stocks for the past few years.
Always giving me a nice return.
Look at the movement. Here's spot in here. Shoots up, pulls back. Now it's in an upward trend again. It's at 1296. The 13s are going for 32. Hell yeah.
Love Macy's.
Austin!
Woo-hoo.
Austin's here.
Never mind
on Clorox. It's a monthly.
Thank you, Robert.
Captain Bill, how much money do you need to get started with options? $50.
Andrew.
You would be better off just holding the stock with SPY.
Right.
Ooh,
Jello.
Who just said that one?
Someone
just said something. I'm missing all these. I missed a lot of questions. I'm going to go backwards a little bit. BM1, Bristol-Myers Squibb. Evening.
All right.
Here we go.
Andrew.
Andrew, we looked at SPY a little earlier. Apparently you didn't see it. SPY has a 1.13% yield.
Andrew,
say that again so you understand it. 1.13% yield for last year.
Do you have
any idea what that means? 1.1%.
For last
year.
I'm talking
about 1% per week, and you're talking about 1% per year. You have fun with that one.
Dusty,
good evening. Suspicious minds. UPS divided. Worth taking. Dividend. Divided. UPS divided. Worth waiting.
I have no
idea what that means. Is UPS dividing? Are they splitting?
That would be
my thought. How do you find companies you want to trade for that week?
Dresik,
simple.
Dividend
Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Contenders. Warren Buffett's list has 5 lists right there. It's over 300 different companies. You take all those 300 different companies and you put them into a dividend calendar. You can go to Google and look up dividend calendar. And it will tell you exactly who is paying a dividend and when they are paying their dividend. There's 4 dates you need to remember when it comes to dividend stocks. The dividend announcement date. Hey everybody, my name is James and I represent this company. This is how much money we made. This is how you're going to get yours and this is when you're going to get it. It's the announcement date. It tells you what they made, how much they made, and when you're going to get your share. The announcement date. Date number 1. Date number 2. EX dividend date. That's these little green dots. See them? Little green dots? Each one of these green dots represents a company that has consistently increased its dividends for more than 25 years. So they're all yes for me. See, once they make my list, I don't have to do any research on the company whatsoever. None. Zero. If it's on my list, I never ever have to look at it again. I don't. Isn't that weird? You find a good company. If the timing's right, it's a yes. I don't have to look at the numbers anymore because it's already on my list. So date number 2, EX date. The last day the stock trades before the dividend is paid. If you want to collect the dividend on next tier energy pays the dividend on the 28th. You got to buy it the 27th, the 26th, the 20th, the 14th, the 16th, any day before this date. If you want to collect the dividend. I don't want to collect the dividend. I want to collect the premium from the option because it's usually higher and it's weekly. This only happens every 90 days. But think about it. Every 90 days, next tier energy is going to pay a dividend. So that means 90 days from here, I'm looking at next tier energy again. 90 days from there, I'm looking at next tier energy again. 90 days from there, I'm looking at next tier. It's boring as hell. It's the same companies over and over again. But guess what? With boredom, monotony, repetition also comes safety, predictability, profitability. I love the Lee family. Safely, predictably. Anyway. Oh, sorry. Date number 3. Date of record. In order to collect the dividend. You have to own the stock on the date of record. Date number 4 is the payment date. That's when you actually get your money. 4 dates for a dividend. UPS dividend worth waiting for? Maybe. Okay, next question. I too wonder if it can drop an easy way to gain. They all drop. Suspicious Mind and 86 Cool Beans. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing wonderful. What's your primary? Okay, again, Connor, I'm going to tell you the exact same thing I told people earlier today. If you're going to ask me a question, make sure it is a full, understandable question. I get 6 pages of questions here in front of me. What's your primary? What are we talking about? The drapes, the color of my car. The fish in my aquarium. What's my primary? Primary what? What are we talking about? TikTok is growing in subscriptions exponentially. Yeah, Dividend it is. Is this live? Dusty, no, this is not live. I'll let people ask that. Is this live? No, it's not. Why does it say March 4th? Dusty, where does it say March 4th? Because as far as I understand, it says August 2025 here, and it says 8/14/2025 there, 10:52 p.m. That's what it says here on the computer screen. I don't see where you're saying, why does it say March 4th? I don't know. It doesn't say March 4th. Mike in love, BMY, Bristol Myers Squibb. I love Bristol Myers Squibb, really do. They've been in business for over 100 years. They are a dividend king, over 50 years of increased profits. Is it the right time? I don't know. We're a little late because we got 7 minutes and I got a whole bunch of questions to go. I would hold on to it, covered calls, and repeat it every single week. I'm going to agree with him. What stock is it that you're looking at? You can't tell by the screen. I'm not looking at a stock at the moment, sorry. Mason. That's the truth for sure. Again, no idea what that means. Thoughts on ASML? We'll have to check that another day. Well said. It's great. Thank you. Dog. He sells covered calls, cash secured, puts easy money. Absolutely, dog. Easy. I love easy money. AREC. Texas oil field trash.
Okay.
Let's take a quick look because he did say please. AREC. It's probably going to be a no because I've never heard of it.
And it is.
And it is. Imagine that. Sorry, Texas.
I don't do
monthlies. The numbers just don't work. Sorry. Mark, thank you. Hello to you too. Do I like futures? I love futures. I just don't trade them anymore. Sell covered calls and covered puts. High beta stocks usually will give you better than 1% return. Dog, you're absolutely right. Amika, let's see. All right, Amika, let's see what. USC 529. I at least get 30% almost every year. Awesome. I tell everybody, if you are happy with what you're getting, stay with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's working fine, leave it alone. NXX Garage, good evening. Haven't seen you in a while. All right, give us a list. Koala T. Lee. Give us a list. Dividend Kings list. Dividend Aristocrats list. Dividend Champions list. Dividend Contenders list. Warren Buffett. You want to throw Kathy Bates in there? Throw Kathy Woods. Sorry. Kathy Woods. IMG 222. James, what's looking on the left 1 year chart since 1/1? Okay, IMG, you got to be more specific what we're talking about. What's James looking at on the left 1 year chart or since 1/1? I have no idea what we're talking about. Felix. 1 year chart. Okay, thank you. Lee Wrong, how are you this evening, young lady? I hope to find someone who can always be with me. Get a dog. James, I think you're over abusing that. Felix, how are you doing? Zoom on numbers, please. Okay, see, Anon, I'm going to agree with you. I just got this screen, this beautiful, wonderful screen 2 days ago. I can do a lot of neat, fun, interesting stuff with it. But what I can't do with it yet is anything else because I don't know how. I get a new toy. I have no idea how to use this thing. I know how to do this. That's about it at this moment in time. It's a work in progress. So I would love to be able to go like this. Click, drag, and open it up. You know? But I don't know how to do that. So unfortunately, until I learn how to do that, or until somebody comes here and shows me how to do that, I gotta do this. That's it for the moment. Sorry. Do you like Charter Communications Company at 260? Never heard of them. Kevin, Verizon, we looked at that earlier. James, looks like Buffett thought some Nucor. It's up to 10 after hours. Called away. Nucor, let's check it out. N-U-E. Nucor. Ooh, nice. Take a look. If it's good enough for Warren Buffett, it should be good enough. It's already on my list, so it's on Warren Buffett's list now. High, low, is, okay, up, down, up, okay, 144. Ooh, shit. Can't see because it jumped. It's at 157 now. Last traded price is 144. Now it's at 157. All these numbers are going to change first thing tomorrow morning, so I really can't tell you anything now. Huey B. SPY, we already looked at it. It's already a no. Sorry. PLTY, I'm going to say no to that one also. It's too high. UNH, that one's weird. Looked at that one. ExxonMobil, love it. ALLE, never heard of it. We have 2 minutes left. LAMR. Okay, let's take a look at that next time. What stock is that? That is Nucor. UNH Jello, we already looked at that one. Okay, hold on. Am I done? I think I am. Hold on. One on screen now. That's NU. I tried understanding options for years. Zero zip zilch nada comprendo. Okay. So user 5176625. I'm going to call you Peter. So Peter, I'm going to explain to you options in a scenario in which you might understand. Okay. Let's say hypothetically, I'm going to call you Peter because whatever your parents were thinking when they named you that, hey, more power to you. All right. An option.
let's say
hypothetically speaking, you got an old Chevy Vega in your backyard.
Just
collecting dust.
Take that car,
you push it out to the front lawn.
Slap a
full sale sign on it. $5,000.
For sale.
$5,000 or best offer.
Let's say
Pete down the street comes by and said, "Hey,
I like
this car.
Let me give you
$500. Hold it for me until Friday. If I come back on Friday, I'll give you the complete $5,000. Let's consider this $500 I'm giving it to you at the moment is a non-refundable holding fee. So you're just going to hold it for me until Friday." Okay. Friday comes along. If he shows up, great. He gives you the $5,000. Plus, you get to keep that $500 he already gave you as your 1%. Okay.
Now,
let's say hypothetically he doesn't show up.
You still
keep that $500.
And
then on Monday, you sell that car to
Tommy,
the guy
three
streets down the blue house, the white shutters.
One doesn't
mow lawn. Yeah, that dude.
Let's say
Tommy comes by and says, "Hey, I like your car.
I'll give you
$5,000 for it. Here, take $500. Hold it for me until Friday. If I come back on Friday, I will give you the $5,000. Take this $500 to hold it for me as a non-refundable holding fee.
So you got
$500 from Joe. You get $500 from Tommy, and you still can get $5,000 for the car if Tommy comes back to buy the car.
Let's say he doesn't
show up.
So you got
$500 from one guy, $500 from another.
You still want
$5,000 for the car. So week number three comes by.
Okay. Chuck,
3 towns over. Says, "I like your car, man. I'm going to buy it from you.
Here, take $500.
Hold it for me until Friday.
If he comes
back on Friday, gives you the $500. Guess what?
You got your $500.
You got $500 from one guy. You got $500 from another guy. You got $500 from another guy.
You got
your $5,000 you wanted for the car.
You got
$500 in option from 3 different people because they asked you to hold it for a week.
So
if I buy Nucor, let's say I buy $5,000 of Nucor. $5,000. Now I'm going to sell it to Tommy down the street, and he's going to pay me 25 cents a share.
I'm going to say
hell no, because that money's crap. But not the point.
The point
is
you buy
something, you own it, you can do whatever you want with it.
An
option is just giving or selling somebody the right to buy something from you at a predetermined price by a predetermined date. Okay. Current price, premium, date. Okay. Price, date, premium. Okay. All the numbers are there.
It's kind of
like layaway. Go to the store. Hey, I like this. Let me give you $2. Hold it for me. Katie Bates. All right.
Do you like
Dow? I actually own some Dow at the moment. So yes, I do like Dow. All right. Chasing Jack. Hey James, I want to learn more about rolling options. Any other? Okay. No, I don't know anything on YouTube at the moment.
But if
you send me a DM, Jack, and remind me, I'll make a video and I'll pop it up.
Do I like Dow?
Yes, I do. Uh-oh. That was a good one from Kathy Bates. Anyway,
got a couple more minutes.
We're past 11 o'clock. I'm usually done by now. Kimberly, how are you today? Steph Gant.
Thoughts
on ARIS. Have no idea who they are. Eric, what price should I sell my IBM? Bought them the same price you did. 285. Eric, it's always. I tell you this all the time, Eric. You've heard it. It's always going to be a numbers game.
Okay.
Are you making money?
Did it go up?
Is it worth getting rid of, or should you keep on to it? At some point, Eric. At some point, it's not going to make sense to keep hold of it.
Okay, so you got IBM the same
price I did.
I forget what it was.
Not a good example because I forget at the moment.
Nice
explanation. Glad you like it.
You
jumped
my
question, please. Obelix Boar Hunter. Now, Obelix Boar Hunter, I'm just going to let you know, every single question on TikTok goes through a filter. So if you ask something that is already pre-filtered out, your question will not appear. So this is the first time I've ever seen a question from you. If I go back a little bit, look for your name, I'm not seeing one. So that basically means you have to rephrase your question so that it actually comes through. So whatever question you used, you asked, it got filtered out. Not that I ignored your question. That everything is filtered on TikTok. Because I got tired of all the trolls on TikTok. I can't figure it out on YouTube. As soon as I do, I'll get rid of all these trolls. First 10K, what would you invest in? Education. Dev, $500 is 10% of 5,000, not 1%. Yeah. I get it, Dev, but it was the concept I was trying to get to. Bo, he's dropping gems, and I really can't catch nothing because his camera is flipped. Okay, K-Son, Fernando. Okay, you're on YouTube, right? TikTok allows me to mirror the image, which means you can read it normally on TikTok. I can't figure it out on YouTube. What's my opinion on Misty? As always, somebody brings that piece of crap up. My opinion on Misty, it's not even 2 years old yet, number one. Number two, there's no way on God's green earth anyone can pay out 150% in dividends. None whatsoever. If I make $100 million, there's no possible way I can pay out $150 million. Where do you think that number is coming from? Seriously, ask yourself a serious question. And then take a look at the numbers. Seriously, we looked at the numbers for MSTY. For me, it's a big fat hell no. They've only been in business for 2 years. And the numbers are unsustainable. You cannot pay out more than you make. You just can't. Because the dividend first started out at $4. Now it's down to $1.15. How do you say that's profitable? Hell no. What's your opinion on Altria? I love Altria. It's not on the list for this week, though. All right. So questions there. Quick. So 4 out of 6 is done. So let's concentrate on these two, and then we can move on. All right. More questions. Thanks for your wire-to-wire chock full of great information from opening to closing bell. Hey, Jeff, you're welcome. Education. I'm the education. The back camera capture captures a real image as it would appear to someone else. So you can try to use the back camera to avoid the mirror view. Yeah, that's an excellent idea. But guess what? If I use the back camera, I won't be able to see any of the questions. So what do you want? You want to be able to ask questions, or do you want to be able to see it the right way? Or does somebody know how to mirror the image on YouTube? Dilemma. Done. Great. I was just trying to help. Sorry. No, Dev, I appreciate it. I honestly appreciate positive questions. Christopher, why do you answer my questions of what? The first 10. Why did I answer that question? You asked a question. What should you do with your first $10,000? Education. Never ever buy anything until you understand the game you're playing. Bruno, thank you for that. Dev, Christopher, don't put real money into the market until you understand it. Until you understand the risk-reward ratio. Because you can buy something, and most likely it'll probably go down, or it'll probably go up. It's a 50-50 shot. You buy something, it's a 50-50 shot. You go up or go down, one or the other. Roll over the call, Chasing Jack. How are you today? All right. So last set of questions, and then we're done. Nova Compounds, Pepsi. Why no puts? Nova Compounds. Why no puts? Let me explain it to you briefly, as quickly as I possibly can. Okay. You ready? The reason why there are no puts in this strategy. It's a 9-year-old I'm trying to teach. Okay? Puts can be very confusing. So if a 9-year-old is making 5% a month every single month, okay, why would I want to confuse her with something that is confusing? No. So for my 9-year-old daughter, simple, safe, predictable, consistent, no way for her to lose. So no, sorry. I don't like puts, and another reason why I don't like puts is negative atmosphere, because you're hoping the stock goes down. Yeah, no. MNTS, never heard of it. Sorry, Ryan. Wheel strategy. Don't get me wrong. Wheel strategy is great for those who understand it. Okay, try to explain the wheel strategy to a 9-year-old and let me know how you work. How it works out. Mohammed, U-Soil. Sorry, never heard of it. I was holding para for about 2 years at a loss. It spiked to 17 yesterday, and I was able to finally sell. Okay. Do you have any Euro dividend stocks? If not, why? Okay, Jeff. In Europe, you're only allowed to exercise your options on the day of expiration. And be 100% honest with you, I don't fully understand the European market. Is your answer? I don't fully understand the European market. How exactly are you making 1% a week? I buy a pre-qualified dividend stocks, and that's any company that's increased their dividends for more than 2 decades, 25 years or more. Okay. And then I sell a covered call, a simple, safe trading strategy. Okay. A simple, safe trading strategy called a covered call. I buy the stock, I sell it for the exact same price, I collect the premium if the premium is over 1%. If it's not over 1%, next. Cheese and crackers, Merrill. Let's take a look at that tomorrow. Okay, because I'm basically done for the night. You ever talk about what the right numbers are? I've only been in the room a few times. Well, of course I tell you what the right numbers are. No crypto. Sorry, Dylan. Got you. Thank you for the honest answer. You're welcome, Jeff. Do I like KMI, Kinder Morgan? Of course, I love Kinder Morgan. If everything's right. When would you execute a covered call before expiring? Mike, you do realize that makes no sense. Okay? Because a covered call is buying the stock, selling the option, and then waiting for that option to expire. It's always going to come down to a personal choice. What stock am I buying? What covered call am I selling against it? Am I selling this week's, next week's, the week after, the next month? Which one am I selling? You got to come up with a full question. This is only half a question. It makes it challenging for me when you ask half a question because I got a whole bunch of different conversations going on at once. So I like to answer the question, Mike, but you got to give me more details. Enron, your education is so valuable. Sadly, most people won't get it. Hey, it's a numbers game. You know. Zachary, when the covered call goes in your favor, do you sell early? No. If it goes in my favor, I will take a look at rolling it into the next week and see if I can get another 1%. Lord Detroit, UPS, we looked at it earlier today. How many positions do you hold per account at one time? Anywhere between 5 and 8. I don't like to have more than 8 positions in one account. What program do you use to get all the details? Say, Ron, this program here, it's not a program, it is a trading platform offered through Think or Swim, owned by Charles Schwab. None of this information is mine. I wrote a book 15 years ago on choosing the right trading platform. It just so happens that when I found Think or Swim, it had everything that I was looking for. What's your opinion on puts? I'll do them once in a while. Do you do leaps? Very rarely, and I only do leaps in conjunction with calendar spreads. What kind of yield do you make per year? Usually over 50%. Jake, I feel like the stock market used to be rational buyers. Now with social media and mass press, I feel like the stock market no longer is a good indicator of health in a short term, so volatile. You will always buy the bid. No. BTC, that's Bitcoin. No, I don't do Bitcoin. So Jake, to answer your question, never ever buy something unless you plan on holding it long term. Now, long term could be a year. 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. If you're going in with that intention and it hits your target
earlier.
And then get rid of it.
Chasing Jack, 10 contracts of coal at $12 strike price, now above 14. Should I roll the covered call? Chasing Jack.
I'm going to tell you the exact same answer. You asked me.
I'm going to give you the same answer to the question you asked me a while ago. It's always going to be a numbers game.
Okay.
You got the $12 strikes. The price is over $12. You already have your profit.
If you roll it forward,
if they offer you more than 1%,
you got to decide.
Do I take it or do I let it go?
What did you buy it for?
What did you buy it for?
What did you sell?
What did you sell?
What's that now?
What does that mean?
Are you in a profit?
Are you in a loss? Should you roll it forward? Should you get rid of it?
I can't
answer those questions for you.
You
are the only one who can answer those questions.
You bought it at whatever price
you bought it for.
You sold the 12s.
You sold the 12s.
Great.
Well, now it jumped to 14.
Well, great.
Well, if you sold the 12s, someone's going to buy it from you at 12.
Roll it into
next week. Collect another 1 or 2%.
Mike, when you reach the strike price on the option you sold, what happens to that option? Absolutely nothing. Okay, the option is only the right to buy at a certain price by a certain date. Just because the stock went up into the strike price, it doesn't mean whoever bought that option is going to take that stock away from you. Because they have what's called a break-even point. So I'll give you an example.
IBM. Let's take up Macy's. This might be easier. Okay. 238 at the moment. So if I sell the 238 and I pick up $2.10 or $2, whatever I collect. If the stock goes up, whoever bought that from you, they have the right to buy it from you. But the 240 right here, they have the right to buy it at 240. But they paid $2.10. They paid $2.10 for that right. So they're actually buying it for $2.42.10. It's only worth $2.40. But they're buying it at $2.42.10 because they've already paid $2.10 ahead of time for that privilege. Okay. Just because the stock goes up doesn't mean they're going to take it from you. But you know who will take it from you? The market maker. Okay. So if you sell the 240s and it's at 241, this person here is not going to buy it because their break even is 242.10. If it's at 241, the market maker will take it. He'll take it at 240 because he has someone in his pocket that will buy it from him. Chasing Jack, I think I heard you saying you just learned about it like 2 years ago. And it is working for you. Yeah, that's rolling. Yeah, I did. I didn't know how to roll an option until 2 years ago. And it's like, holy shit, you have any idea how much money that would have saved me?
All right. What is the capital you're working with or recommended someone to start with? You can't use $50 to do covered calls. A real number, please. All right. So Kason. My grandson started with $50, and you're right. He didn't start with covered calls. He started with dividend capturing, different strategy. And yeah, you can do that with $50 because dividend capturing is a total similar strategy because you're still looking for the stock to move up just before the dividend date. Okay, so dividend capturing 2.0, you buy the stock before the EX date. When it increases because of the dividend, then you take that profit and you sell it and then you put it into something else. Because every single week there's a new company. So my grandson started with $50. I started out with $12,000 30 years ago. Schnitzel. If that option is just 1 penny in the money, it will be taken. He's absolutely right. The market maker will take it. Done with those questions. You have any experience with futures? Mike, yes, I do. If I'm going to do futures, the very first thing I want to look at is the commitment of traders report. I don't want to get into it now, but if you're doing futures and you don't use the commitment of traders report, you're not serious about futures. How much did you make with $12,000? You do realize that was back in the 1990s. Okay, so sorry, I don't have that off the top of my head. James thinks that's funny. All right. Wheel strategy. Love the wheel strategy. I don't do it. Can you explain momentum trading? No. Can you try Honda? Today, I made 500% on calls today. Good for you. FNMA. That Fannie Mae. Just got here. Can you catch me up? My comediac. My comediac. Is that right? What we're doing here is we're buying dividend stock. We buy pre-qualified dividend stocks looking for a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week using nothing. But companies have consistently increased their profits for at least 2 decades. Penny, sorry, Tesla doesn't have any dividends. Leaps. Stop loss. Yeah, I do leaps once in a while. I only do them with calendar spreads. And no, I'm not going to go into that. Sorry. The stocks you buy for the week, do you select them from this live presentation? Once in a while I do. Because you will hear every once in a while, ooh, I'm going to write that one down. Anytime I say, ooh, I'm going to write that one down, basically that means I'm going to look at that one tomorrow because it looks good. Do you know today's is India's Independence Day? Didn't know that. If I have 2,000, can I make 50,000 in 3 months? I don't know. Can you? My bad, but better them than me. I have no idea what that means. I bought bullish, sold at 116, and got 11 shares. I have no idea what that means. Okay, Bradley, Siri, we'll have to take a look at it next time. I'm just wrapping up the rest of the questions before we call it a day. Doughboy, I feel dumb for getting Misty. Don't feel dumb for getting it because Misty at this moment in time is going to continue to offer huge dividends. They're unsustainable. But once they get to that point where they say, you know, we can't do it, that's the time to jump up. Keep your eye on it. Thank you, sir. I look forward to more knowledge. I'll be here again Sunday night. I fell asleep. Okay, Schnitzel. We already looked at Hewlett Packard earlier today. Bradley, thank you. Lightning bolt. Ooh, someone sent me a lightning bolt. Yay, cool. Thank you. Who was that? Jello. Thank you, Jello Nibbler. That's a cool name. Seriously. Jello Nibbler. That's cool. All right, what else we got? Physiology. Is that right? Physiologically. That's a big word. Physiologically, what do you default to when you enter positions? To remove inert bias on a position you favor due to experience, or removing negative bias for something you don't recognize. That's a very good question, Carter. Here's what I'm looking at. Carter. I'm going to try to break it down for you as simple as I possibly can. Okay? Consistency of profitability. I don't care who the company is. Consistency of profitability. 2 decades, great. Weekly options, great. That's it. If you come up with a stock that is consistently profitable for 2 decades, I probably already know who they are because there's really aren't that many of them. Okay? And I'm not biased whatsoever. I really don't care who the company is. I really don't care what they do. My major concern, are they consistently profitable? Do they have weekly options? That's my 2 criteria, and only 2. Once I get those 2 criteria, then I check out the momentum and I check out the numbers. Other than that, really don't care. Okay. Alpha. I bought bullish IPO at 37 and had 11 sold at 112. Well, good for you. I don't do IPOs. Okay. Now, see what you don't understand. Hey, that works great for you. Wonderful. I'm 61. I don't have the luxury of being wrong. Okay. My assumption is if you're doing IPOs, you are probably not retired. Or if you are retired, you've got more money than brains. Because people who are retired live on fixed incomes, and we don't take chances where we could lose. An IPO is a company that's just getting started, so to speak.
So
there is a lot of risk there. And IPOs are usually hyped.
Great,
fine, wonderful. You do that. You have fun with it.
What you
been doing? Price Casey, how you doing? You will laugh when Bitcoin craters. No idea what that means, but okay. IPOs are bankers' playbooks.
Okay,
Schnitzel breath. Thank you for that. I still don't do IPOs.
Sorry.
Let's finish up with this.
What
are the risk D?
Chris,
you have to explain that a little bit more.
Oh my God.
Yes, you are taking risk.
Okay.
Thank you for that. I appreciate the simple answer. Have a good one. Thank you, Carter.
I feel
don't feel dumb about it.
Get as much profit as you can out of it,
but just remember, at some point,
the company
will come back to reality. Because it's not even 2 years old yet.
And
two-year-old companies, they get a huge amount of influx of cash. And they give out huge premiums to attract people to buy. And at some point, it will tank and then come down to a realistic number. Nobody can sustain 130, 140% returns for a long period of time. Kasan, what is the least riskiest way to get into options like covered calls? That's probably the least riskiest.
Schnitzel,
have a good day, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Actually, Sunday.
Because
tonight's my Friday night.
I don't do
Friday nights. I don't do Saturday nights.
What do you
recommend for a person with $25,000 in capital?
Kasan,
I'm going to tell you what I tell everyone first starting. Paper trade for a while.
Seriously.
Paper trade for a while.
Take a look at there.
Take a look. Okay.
You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5
live real accounts.
Come down here.
Okay.
Another real account.
Paper trading account.
That's a paper trading account right there.
I still paper trade.
Okay.
Because I come up with ideas all the time.
So I
don't want to risk any of my money. So if I come up with an idea, I'm going to paper trade it for a while to make sure that I am right.
Okay, so I
have 7 accounts. One of them is a paper trading account. The other ones are real live accounts with real money in them.
Friday options expire tomorrow.
Yep, they do.
So tomorrow I will be live at 2:30. So
Kasan, Fernando.
Okay, hope
you understand that.
Okay.
Paper trade for a while, and when you get really good at it consistently, you will know when you're ready to put real money in.
Seriously,
don't risk it. Do not risk your money on something you're just starting to learn.
What your thoughts on ULTY and SPY? One to build income, the other to hold value, or both pay dividends.
Yeah, I know they both pay dividends.
Okay.
Alan,
do yourself a favor.
Okay.
Take a
look at the solid numbers.
How
consistently profitable is either one of those?
Take a look
at the dividends, because a dividend is a portion of the profits the company gives back to the investors.
In
1602, the very first dividend stock was told. The owners of the company needed to raise a huge amount of money. The only way to raise a huge amount of money is to go someplace nobody ever went before.
To the
peasants, to the regular people.
Okay?
They walk door to door.
Have I
got a deal for you? We got this great business opportunity, and we're allowing you to enter it with us. And you are entitled to a portion of the profits. VOC, the very first dividend stock ever sold, the Dutch East India Shipping Company. They ran 198 years and paid an average of 18% per year for 198 years.
The very
first dividend stock. We promised to give you a portion of the profits. So take a look at ULTY, SPYI, and take a look at what their profits look like. If you are going to invest in that company, wouldn't it be wise to know how have they performed over the last 15 to 20 years? Because believe it or not, Alan, there are 10,321 different companies available that you could invest in.
What makes
those two worthy of your money?
Are they consistently
profitable?
All right.
Rachel, thank you for that.
Jerry,
how you doing? I'm just about done. Chris, 1, 2, 3, 4, back again with some more negative crap. Way to go, Chris.
No,
besides spewing hatred, Chris, why don't you give me a good, solid question?
A good solid question, Chris.
Okay?
My God,
yes, you are taking risks. Stop now.
Okay,
great.
Give me
a good, solid question.
If you
don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Chris, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know
when they are going to move. How?
Chris,
are you ready?
How
do I know they're going to move? I love that question. That's a good question, Chris. It really is.
And just for Chris, I'm going to interrupt my day just to show you how I know the company's going to move.
All right, let's go back to here. Historical prices.
Come on.
Now touch me, babe. I don't need to see all this.
I don't need to see all this, and it's not doing anything for me.
Hold on, Chris. I'm going to get you a second. What's going on with NEGG? Never heard of it. Terribly sorry. SRG, let's take a look at that another time.
Oh, it's broke. Yeah, I see that.
All right, let's get out of there.
Come
Come on.
Damn it. Doesn't that go figure?
I'm trying to show you something.
And it's not working.
See? Microsoft Corporate Stock System, blah, blah, blah. It's not working at the moment. Isn't that a bummer?
I made
33% on a new IPO share.
Oh, good for you.
I don't do IPOs. Neg New Egg, I think, went up today. Hey, Schnitzel's still here.
Let's see if we can sign into Yahoo Finance. Another way. MSFT. TION. In this. Let's see if we can sign into Yahoo Finance. Another way. MSFT. TION. In the summertime.